Just penetrate the dome.
Well, that's a good reason as any to get started here. Hi, folks. Hi. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, Doom's
How
here.
are you guys doing?
Doom's here. Hey, Doom, guess what? I forgot to turn on my model.
Oops.
I was like, okay, I started up everything. Did not start up Honk. Did not start
You're
up Honk.
invisible. You're a ghost.
Yeah, I'm starting it up now. Ugh.
Yeah, turn that model on, bitch.
Yeah, hi Lily. What's up?
Hi. Not much.
How you doing?
I'm playing Skyrim.
Oh, still?
I took a break. I come back to it. I'm still playing Skyrim. It's 2024. I'm playing Skyrim.
Well, I feel like Skyrim is like, what's this? What the other game I was thinking of? There's some games that the modding experience is just so thorough that it's possible to be quote unquote playing Skyrim still / again. But
Yeah.
are you really though? You're playing a game built on the Skyrim engine at a certain
Game
point.
fetus.
That's true. Yeah. Anyway, while I'm getting set up here, let me say hi Raiders, Kaja. Thank you for raiding.
Hey, Lorez, I'm drinking milk right now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you
I had some ice cream earlier.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What kind of milk?
Milk adjacent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, welcome everyone. Name's Ashley Miami, former Baroness, part-time mech pilot, stuck on a space station. I wanted to play Gungeon tonight, and I hope Honk will load up.
Why wouldn't it load up? It's like a 5 gigabyte file.
I don't fucking know.
5
It wasn't
gigabyte.
loading. It wasn't loading, and now it's I can't tell if this is a screen. Okay, I don't think it is. Oh fuck.
No.
Do you just happen to do secret Gungeon streams specifically in November, or is it just a coincidence that this happened again last
No,
year?
it happens all the time.
It is a coincidence that this happened again, actually.
Is this about the 1 year anniversary of I'm not crazy, I'm quirky?
No. That was well, I'm on screen now. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be doing this in studio mode, so whatever.
You fool.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
And you're getting pelted with mail.
Yeah, that'll happen.
You're mail maxing.
Don't forget to send in emails, y'all.
Yeah, I have a stream with Pecan tomorrow. Let me turn your TVs on. Oh, Doom, do you have a same shirt?
Nope.
No?
New shirt. Don't even worry about it.
Hell yeah. Let me turn on Lily's TV and move her over a bit. There we go. All right. There we go. Lock that in place. There we go. Hi. But yeah, no. Tomorrow I am streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern time with Pecan-san. It's gonna be shooting the ship. We're gonna be talking about deathmatch wrestling, and if you don't know what deathmatch wrestling is, ask us, or you'll find out tomorrow. Honestly,
Google it and then send in emails that are something to the effect of.
It is some sicko shit.
it is.
Hell
it is
yeah.
some sicko shit. Yeah.
If I were to get into wrestling, it would absolutely be deathmatch wrestling for sure.
I feel like if you can't like grok together what deathmatch wrestling is, I have concern for your cognitive reasoning abilities.
Well,
Yeah.
there's only two options, right? It's either what it is or it's the kumite, which is not real. So
What do you mean? Are you telling me that Frank Dukes would lie about the kumite?
you think someone would do that?
You really think someone would do that? Okay, but my favorite thing about the kumite, the way Frank Dukes told it, he said it was like a like 64-man, some sort of like elimination tournament that like if it really was the format he was talking about with it, it literally would have a tournament would have encompassed more people than were alive on Earth. Like just
And how do you know this didn't happen in a secret society inside our hollow Earth that you don't know about?
Oh, okay, that's where we're going with this. Let me say hi to people. Let me say hi to people here. Hi Odd. Hi Doom. Hi Hamybone. Hi Juliet. Hi Kaja. Thank you again for rating, Kaja. How was Mario? If you are still here, I don't know if you might need to go to bed by now. How was Mario? Hi Lily.
They were talking about frauding.
Oh, cool. All right. Hi Lo. Hi Ash. Hi Tenchi. Hi Surface Tenchi, and hi Dawn. Great y'all to be here.
Juliet, this is a new PNG or a new shirt. I always have a different shirt on.
Yeah,
like every time I'm on.
Yeah, Juliet, every time Doom is on, she changes her shirt, and it's a photo of a shirt that she actually owns. Actually, Doom, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, because I want to see what the shirt is. Oh, Ural, not oral. Okay.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
No, it says Ural, and then underneath, I believe the number 740cc, and it's the motorcycle that Ural, the company, makes.
Oh, okay, cool. But Lily, like you said before, the I'm Not Weird, I'm Quirky was, I remember specifically, that was on December 30th. I remember it was like right before New Year's Eve.
What is December but November 2?
That's true, yeah.
Once Halloween ends and the last wisps of October are but a kiss upon the wind, the year is dead, and I'm waiting for it to be over.
Yeah, I'm not keen on that. That's how we got the Christmas creep. That's why, like, you know, it's like the Christmas music starts on November 1st instead of after Thanksgiving.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not interested in whatever Thanksgiving music would be.
You know, that's
So.
true. That's true. But I would just appreciate just a period of no holiday there. You know what I mean?
Bass boosted turkey waddling.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. That would be actually pretty cool. So the other reason I am playing Gungeon is because on December 1st, actually, Frogcast will be back on this stream, and we will be doing an Enter the Gungeon race like we did last year.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like-
You're gonna totally eat shit like last time, or?
I won last time, Doom. I literally fucking won last time.
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
remember it that way.
It literally, there's a VOD of it that you can see where I could see that I clearly that
I was there. I
You can
watched
dock
it
for
live.
anything.
I literally fucking won against her. I completed an entire run and she did not. In the 3 hours that we had, I completed a run and she did not.
Ember really going through it. R.I.P.
I just remember making fun of you.
Well, that's every day, Lily. That's every fucking day. Christ almighty. But no, I have not played in a little while, so, you know, it's time to shake off the rust. And what better time to play Into the Gungeon than late on a Friday night? Are you gaslighting us about you losing? No! How can I gaslight you when there's literal video evidence that it happened?
Gatekeep gaslight girl boss.
Literally, also, like, the last time I did that, Vixie was streaming at the same time, and literally she put a window on screen of Ember's stream of the Gungeon race, and literally typed out words and an arrow pointed at it that says Gungeon on Cass's channel on it.
The
Cool.
Gungan.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gungans,
Do you want to save the discussion for your show
no,
or not?
I just want you to know that the night after watching The Phantom Menace with you over Discord, I immediately slept for like 16 hours.
Are these
The
two
curse-
things related? Are they
But
related?
this is the third time the curse is taken, so.
So why do you keep watching The Phantom Menace?
Well, I'm not going to have to anymore. Because the week we were at Stags, we watched half of it, and I fucking The Exorcisted all over the place the next morning, and then a week after that, I was on vacation seeing King Crimson. What happens to be on the hotel room, The Phantom Menace, at the exact part where we left off. So I figured, all right, there's nothing better on. I'll watch this. Next morning, I've got a fucking migraine that I could not believe, and so the third time, I slept for 16 hours.
We gotta stop watching it. We gotta stop doing this.
Well, it's over now. I don't ever want to watch it again in my life.
Okay, good.
When you go a long time without watching The Phantom Menace, you begin to start apologizing for The Phantom Menace in your head because you think, well, at least they were using practical effects.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
And
fuck.
you go back and you watch it, and you realize that George Lucas has gone back and replaced most of the practical effects with really dog shit CG.
See, that's why you watch the original version, you know, the DVD that you bought 15, 20 years ago.
Well, see, 15, 20 years ago, I was a child, so
Oh, well, that sucks for you.
it does suck for me.
Yeah. Let me
I could have stopped 9/11 otherwise.
Yeah, no, exactly. You
true.
were the one X factor preventing that from happening. Let me pop this open.
I have the worst mutant power ever. I can stop 9/11, but only once.
And you blew it. And you fucking blew it.
What's on tap? What's in the can?
Wild cherry Pepsi. Regular
Really?
wild cherry Pepsi, not diet.
Well, good. Diet soda's fucking lame.
Well, I drink diet soda all the time, so whatever.
Well, that's not a point in diet soda's favor.
So anyway, yeah, so I'm doing the Gungeon race on December 1st, which, you know, last year was on December 1st, and when I saw that landed on a weekend this time, I was like, well, Ember, we got to do it again. And she was like, yeah, of course. So, and like I say about a lot of things, it's not tradition unless you do it every year. So our traditional Enter the Gungeon race on December 1st is happening this year.
Godspeed, God bless.
The Gungeon.
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
Enter the Rungeon.
Without 9/11, we wouldn't have Vixivo Sundowner. There's
You know what? You're so right.
There's this woman that I follow on Blue Sky who's consistently very funny, but lately she's just been tweeting, "Are you rocking with 9/11?" And I don't know what it means.
What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean?
It kills me every time I see it.
What the fuck does that mean? God.
I guess you're not rocking with 9/11.
I guess,
apparently not. Like, I'm missing something here.
Yeah, the Pentagon.
Jesus.
No, the Pentagon got hit. It was the White House that got missed.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was the one that got grounded in fucking
We're 9/11
All
lore, right?
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, don't use up all the good material. Save it for Vixie's stream.
Real.
I'm gonna get a letter from the FBI tomorrow. It's gonna say,
And it's on my. Oh yeah, the FBI's watching this show. Yeah.
No, the letter's gonna say you could have stopped it. Oh, can I just say, not to monopolize your stream, good God, Gorilla Flow. My father died in his own piss, and I knew his
For those of you who don't know, Gorilla Flow is an infomercial that I sent to Lily. Oh God, sorry, Gungeon Fairy attacked me. Gorilla Flow is a prostate supplement with like the most insane infomercial, like 47-minute long infomercial you've ever seen in your fucking life. Because the guy makes up shit like all the time, gets weirdly racist at sometimes, and also says that his dad died in a puddle of piss, and literally
they put his dad down. Don't forget that.
Yeah, no, well, don't forget that like 30 seconds into that video, he says that they rammed a catheter the size of his arm into
twice the size of his arm. Twice the size.
Into his dad's pee hole. That is verbatim. That is verbatim. Into his dad's pee hole.
Some infomercials really are just like roll camera, do coke in that order, and
Yes.
and just go.
Yeah.
The people that are dumb enough or foolish enough, I should say, to buy a Gorilla Flow, the prostate supplement that makes you piss like a gorilla. I feel like if they're red enough to know what a urethra is, you've already lost them.
Yeah. Also, hi, Sheeburger. Don't forget the part where he said his piss used to be so strong he could knock over a soup can from 20 yards away.
Yeah. Cutting in half. Absolutely.
Line of the video, honestly. Doom, I think I need to. I don't know. I was thinking, like, I think I need to show you this.
Dog.
Yeah, this is not something I'm familiar with. Obviously, my infomercial MVP is the baby bullet.
That is one of the few things you and Stag have in common.
I found a baby bullet at a thrift store, and I was having like one of the most.
I'm sure it's great.
I was having like a depressive episode, and I was walking around, and I was thinking like, life is pointless. I hate everything. And then I saw the baby bullet, and I thought, I gotta get this for Stag Runner, and then I went right back into the. Oh, hey, Yari.
What is Yari?
And then gone.
Oh, okay.
In and out, man.
All right, I was gonna.
That wasn't a soundboard.
Oh, rest in peace, Yari.
Speaking of Stag Runner.
Yeah. We need a rebirth
We need
part.
rebirth
No, we don't.
part.
We're
Okay.
good. We're good. Oh,
Nerf this.
Oh shit. Nice. I'm hanging out with Odd. I can't stay behind. Hi, Nyari.
I just for those that don't know, I know about Gorilla Flow because Ashley told me about Gorilla Flow. because Ashley listens to. I already forgot that. Well, how could I forget? It's 1-900 hot dog.
Well, that's the name of the website. The podcast is called The Dog Zone 9000.
Oh, it was like,
Yeah, like
when you feel that nitrate power, you're in the dog zone for an hour. 1-900 hot dog. And then apparently, when they sign off, I didn't know this because last night I took an edible and then I was like, I'm too tired to do anything on the computer. I'm just gonna play this podcast and lay down. And I was like drifting in and out of consciousness, and I guess I fell asleep at some point because I don't remember the podcast like stopping. But I just jolt awake and I hear 1-200.
Yeah, 1-200 Frankfurt.
Very good.
Nah, it's
Crying.
1-900 Hot Dog is a website made by Sean Baby. If you are familiar with old internet,
Oh,
Sean
yeah.
Baby.
I miss crack.com.
Yeah, he did SeanBaby.com, and then he worked at Cracked for the longest time.
Oh my god.
But like when he and like everyone else got laid off from Cracked, he and Robert Brockway made 1-900hotdog.com, which is like basically like their independent website where they're writing articles similar to what they would have on Cracked. And they have a podcast called The Dog Zone 9000, and it's very good.
I meant to tell you because you mentioned old internet. So you remember, so those of you who follow either of us on Blue Sky, you may have seen me tormenting Ashley Miami with Star Wars branded products.
God.
There were more, including like a Darth Vader shower head where it comes out of his eyes, and an R2-D2 screwdriver.
They just be selling anything.
Baby Yoda toothpaste dispenser. I actually didn't include some of the less tasteful ones.
What's less tasteful? Like what is your idea of less tasteful?
C-3PO dick tape holder.
I think I've seen that. Actually.
It's from the 70s, which is really funny.
Nyari's right. You know better than to advertise to me.
Oh, I was doing it as a form of torture. Don't.
Don't worry. It was
going. Look how fucking ridiculous this thing is. This thing should not exist. Like a brag of oranges with BB-8 on it.
What my favorite part about it is that like you started doing this to me when I had like my epiphany of why I don't like Star Wars, and I'm like, I hate Star Wars because of all the marketing with Star Wars. Star Wars is the ultimate do not advertise to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you were like, hey, how about some nice sour cream and onion chips with Queen Amidala on the bag?
Does this make
and
you want to eat?
I do love sour cream and onion chips.
No, sorry. This isn't Star Wars. This is Natalie Portman chips.
God.
Natalie
there's
Portman
a free
flavor.
game card inside. Wow. Anyway.
The point I'm getting at is, speaking of old internet, I got all of those from an article that was published less than 2 years ago on fucking E-Bombs World, which is still around.
Oh man!
Why
sorry,
is...
less than 2 years.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's 2 years ago. Is
Damn.
2022. Why is E-Bombs World still around in 2022?
I think
Why is Eric Bauman
website's
still alive?
Up. The website's still up.
Jesus Christ.
Does it still just steal everything from everywhere else and put a watermark on it, or what's going
Well,
on there?
I guess you can't just upload shock videos anymore and get money.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't.
Anyway, hi-oh,
Yeah, sorry.
hi-oh, hell. And hi, Chipper Doodles. Yeah, no, it's still alive. It should have died
crazy.
so long ago.
Fair circle for Eric Bauman to, no longer be with us.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Eric Bauman the one guy that's in Mega 64, or could I be wrong?
That's
No.
Eric, but you're thinking of Eric Badur.
Thank you. And I got Bauman confused with Jay Bauman, which I can't stop thinking about the House of Decline Jay Bauman.
Yeah.
Because she's right. Every queer person I know that likes men likes Jay Bauman.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that the Red Letter Media Reddit started banning people over that
Yes.
topic?
That's how I found out about it, actually. I was told that.
Unfortunate.
Oh. Also, hi, Ecto.
E-bombs and Kim.com go to hell. Correct.
What's Kim.com?
Oh boy, do you have like all day?
Hey, the stream just started. We're just getting going here.
Okay, I'm sure that's like Yeah, I was like, oh boy. What if there's like
here
a
we fucking-
comprehensive? What's the TLDR I could get? Let me look up. I'm sure Kim.com has. Yeah, Kim.com is absolutely on
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Did we talk about
Let's see
Megashare?
here.
I mean, I've definitely downloaded shit from Megashare.
Megashare. What about Rapid Fire or whatever it was called?
Well, there was also Mega Upload, which I think like
It's still around.
Mega Upload is because I think like someone
It's called
literally
Mega
made a
now.
song about it.
I guess it's called Mega now.
No, we all know about all the alternatives when you're too cowardly to torrent something.
Slash
Or you-
RS slash.
Don't know how and are unwilling to learn.
That's where I got my music taste from in 2011.
Well, yeah.
Anyone want to listen to Neutral Milk Hotel and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
The Kim.com Wikipedia article is 5,796.
Hold on, Doom, you are distorting.
Oh no.
No, you're back. You're back now. Okay.
They are good albums.
The Kim.com Wikipedia article is 5,796 words. Well,
Okay.
That's actually all I'm going to say
So,
about that.
so don't tell me about Kim.com. Just tell me the length of the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to bother to read it.
Okay. Well, just what's the TLDR on Kim.com?
No, he just like it's one of the many guys who like, you know, thanks for all your work in building the infrastructure of the things that we use every day. Fuck you for real. Just
Damn,
like the
okay.
something awful guy. Like fuck that guy. That guy sucked. Everybody hated him because he was
oh,
terrible.
yeah.
The guy
low
with
tax.
the load bearing
Yeah,
drywall.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, that's the dude from Grover House.
I just think of him as his name is Grover to me.
I think that was literally his forums username was Grover. That's why they called it Grover House.
Oh my god, this house is full of Grover. 100 Frankfurt.
So, seeing Dawn here reminds me, I was talking to Indy earlier today about what her trivia category specialties would be if she were doing bar trivia. And we agreed, obviously, that if it's anime focused, we need not just Indy, but more critically, Dawn.
Yeah,
the internet
1000%,
historian,
absolutely.
anime. What would be your, if any, what would be your bar trivia specialties? I'm assuming wrestling, perhaps motorsport. What else?
It absolutely would be. It absolutely would be pro wrestling. Or I would be better at pro wrestling than I would be at motorsports because motorsports is much more diverse. Like it's like I know more about motorsports than most people. Like if you saw my Blue Sky last night, you saw me going nuts talking about the Macau Grand Prix. But otherwise, like, yeah, no, it would be pro wrestling. It would be pro wrestling, definitely. What about you, Lily?
Gundam.
Yeah,
That's awfully niche.
That
But
tracks.
that's probably too narrow.
I agree.
I wouldn't
Bar
say anime because they'd be like, oh boy, here's a question about anything released in the last 15 years. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Usually, y'all watch Heavy Metal Elgime, and I'm thrown out on my ass. Oh, yeah, Star Wars. It would be Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Star Wars as well. Could be it. What's yours, Doom?
Guns. What else besides guns? Let me think. I think I would just be good in a miscellaneous category.
Okay.
Like I might not have hyper specialized knowledge about a lot of things, but I do like to spend my time reading about nonsense. So
That's true.
I have a very diverse amount of useless minutia memorized in my mind.
I have learned this about you because like there will be times where you were like either like I'm at work or something like that, and you'll like message me and like a bunch of times in a row of like maybe 7 or 8 really long messages about something you were just looking into, and you'll be like, hey, is this thing, that's it, the end. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
all.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you're doing that to be funny or if you're doing that as like a, oh, okay, I'm annoying you. Well, trust me, I'm done now.
No, are you referring to the fact that I end these with "that's all"?
That's all,
Or just the fact that I do it in
You
general.
do just say the
The
end
end.
sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
for
that's
me,
all.
when
It's you use that's all when it's a lot of messages. You use the end when it's like 2 or 3.
I do this to several people, not just you, and it's to indicate basically like I am not anticipating a response. This is completely rhetorical.
Okay.
This is said at you, not to you, and I'm done now.
I mean that we have that agreement with pretty much anything we send to each other, you know. So, I respond just because it's fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to info dump about some stupid thing I just learned. I think birds I could also be a good trivia person for birds.
I guess, yeah. Someday you and Kaja gotta talk about birds because Kaja's big on birds. Amazing.
Is Kaja actually like birds?
Oh, Kaja loves birds. Are you
I
kidding?
didn't know this. I just know Kaja says Cloaca Gaming.
Yeah, no. Kaja absolutely loves birds. Absolutely.
Bird up.
Bird
Good
up.
ideal life form.
Mhm.
Bird up, everybody say, you know? And when I hear that call, I do have to get underway, so.
What are you quoting? What's that?
Word Up by Cameo.
Oh, okay. I forgot that's a song that actually has lyrics that people pay attention to.
Word Up is on the long list of songs where, like, I know all the words, but I don't really think about the fact that most people, in fact, do not. Like, Baby Got Back, you know, most people
Baby
know
Got
the
Back's
important
too.
part, but they don't know all the other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of songs like that.
Yeah. Also, I'm remembering that, like, oh, right. Word Up was, like, a song and not just the cover by Korn.
I didn't know that Korn did a cover. That's so funny,
They did.
actually.
They did.
The cover that I knew about was on the, God, I want to say the DVD for, yes, it was on there was a music video for this, a cover by Mel B, Scary Spice, for the second Austin Powers movie, and it's on the Austin Powers soundtrack. It's actually a solid cover.
Okay. What are you giving me? Oh, a jetpack. Huh. No, I'm gonna keep the double vision.
Double Vision,
sorry,
any
I forgot-
Foreigner fans in the house?
I'm pretty sure that like the flavor text for this thing is making a foreigner
A
reference.
Foreigner reference? Oh.
Yeah.
Can you look in your inventory? Or can you only see it when you get it?
Let's see here. Temporarily doubles your gun output. Yeah, no, the flavor text that happens when it comes up only appears there. I can't see it in the ammo
Alas.
nomicon.
Well,
Which,
I
by the
believe
way, the thing with all the guns listed in the game is called the ammo nomicon.
Yeah, that's
For
fun.
those
That's
who
fun,
don't
that's funny.
know, it's very fun. This game is very
I
fun.
think of the Foreigner Belt episode of Aqua Teen. Unfortunately, I did not watch a lot of Aqua Teen, but I'm sure it
it's
was great
okay.
because
I know.
yeah,
for
Lily
you.
got it. There you go.
Yeah. Lily understand. Lily has watched a lot of Aqua Teen.
Yeah,
don't
I
think-
was watching and rewatching the first 2 seasons of Sea Lab. That's what I spent my time doing.
They're gonna hunt me for sport.
There's specifically the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, after the first 2 seasons, the guy who played the captain died,
Yes,
and so his
yes.
character went off to quote unquote fight in the Spice Wars. And the 3rd and 4th seasons just weren't as funny.
No, I understand that. Like, unfortunately, season 3 is the only C Lab DVD I own.
I have the first 2 seasons on DVD,
Mm-hmm.
so
It's very
Bebop
funny
colons.
that it's C Lab 2021, and it's 2024.
Oh,
oh my god.
I know. I am the first
Sea Lab
person.
blood
I am the
several
first person to ever point this out.
Did you know that today is the day that Marty McFly returns to the future?
Oh no way! Oh my god!
That's crazy.
Anyways,
You're aware that Sea Lab 2021 is called that because it's a quote unquote sequel to Sea Lab 2020, yeah?
Yes, I
You're
am
aware of
aware.
this already?
I am
Okay.
aware. I am aware. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yeah, no, I am aware that all the footage from C Lab 2021 is footage of C Lab 2020, which is like,
Yeah.
it was just like one 13 episode like season, and it's like half-hour
They
episodes.
stretch that shit like crazy.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah, they use so much like out of it, but it's like the actual like C Lab 2020 show is so like it's so dry.
It's Hanna-Barbera for you, man.
Yeah, but it's like there's nothing wacky or anything about it. It's like they literally made like a science show.
Yeah. There's one episode of 2021 where it's just an actual Sea Lab
Yes,
episode.
yes, I
I-
actually love that episode because I love it when shows do that shit.
So if you look at the DVDs, they have like director's commentaries basically for the episodes.
Yes.
And it's very clear that they're just like doing whatever. I forget which episode it is, but there's one episode where the commentary is literally they just took the mics out while they were out like shooting trap on a range, and it's just
yes, I remember that. And there was also another one where one of the voice actors literally took like a short story they wrote in 4th grade and just read it out loud during the episode.
I love shit like that.
I do too. Like that's listen. One of the things I've talked about is that, like, when I was going to animation school, it's like I wanted to have my own show for, like, many reasons. But one of those reasons was I wanted to have a DVD where I could do the commentary on it.
Absolutely.
So when the Ash of Miami Season 3 DVD comes out, you bet your ass there's going to be director's commentary on it.
Absolutely.
Good. Doom, will you be on for that?
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, of course.
I love director's commentaries. I'm a huge slut for that shit. I still buy physical media primarily if there is a commentary. And it doesn't have to be the director's commentary. Like, it could be cast, it could be the writer, it could be the grip. I really don't care. I just really love behind the scenes shit.
I do.
And I have always maintained if I was ever on anything and was doing any kind of commentary, I would be interspersing actual things with, like, a lot of people don't know this, but this is an in-camera effect. He actually learned how to shoot lightning out of his hands for real. And then I would go into like an extended story making up on the fly about how he went to this remote village and learned this blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Until somebody else cut me off.
Yeah. Speaking of cutting you off, hi Ray. Second, I need to say hi to Ray. Second, look at this fucked up a 3D rendered orange.
Hi Ray. Oh my god, it's not fitting in with the art style. Disgusting.
It is not. No, that's on purpose. Anyway.
Is that a BB-8 orange?
Is it a what?
What?
Blow up. Explode.
I didn't hear what she said, and I'm assuming you're not going to tell me.
It was a Star Wars.
I see.
Product thing.
Oh, again with the Star War.
Again with the Star Wars oranges.
My tag for Star Wars on Tumblr is the Star War, but I can't claim that it's from Arrested Development.
Yes, I do know that, but also it's just in my vernacular. It's just calling it the Star War.
Yeah, go see a Star War.
I'm always saying this.
I know you're saying this.
Yeah, what is Lily doing this weekend? Seeing the Star War.
Seeing a Star War.
I wish.
Something I think is funny about the Phantom Menace as a film, besides like all the stuff that sucks about it, is if you watch I don't even know if it's specifically the Phantom edit, but one of the better cut together like the trilogy as one long movie situation.
Yeah, I was telling Ashley about this, and she didn't believe me.
The footage that makes up the Phantom Menace is like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and the rest of it is the other two movies.
No, you weren't telling me about that, Lily. You were telling me about the cut where they removed every scene with Jar Jar.
No, I was telling you about
that Jar Jar is not in that version of the movie.
Yeah.
I was telling you about how people argue about which ways to watch all the movies back to back.
Oh, right, that whole thing, like.
And then you said you've never seen the Lord of the Rings movies.
And I will continue to not see
I mean,
them.
that doesn't surprise me. I don't.
But then I remember. I got really mad, and then I remembered you're a jock and I'm a nerd.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ashley is not a high fantasy enjoyer.
Thank you for respecting the narrative, Lily.
You like cars and wrestling.
Yeah.
I like elves.
Elves, and Star Wars. Like.
Yeah, if I start explaining the history of the Oath of Feanor and the Silmarillion, Ashley's gonna black out.
I'm looking at my copy of the Silmarillion. It's. I could just scoot over in my chair and read you a passage. Actually, would you like that?
I would not like that.
No,
actually.
I'm good.
Please do not. Also, hi Ed. How's it going? It's going all right. Actually, this run is going really well. Actually, I've beaten the first 3 bosses without taking damage.
Oh, damn.
And then I fell down. Oh, right. No, it's okay to fall down here. Anyway, you were saying.
I wasn't saying anything.
Okay,
I was saying
cool.
hi, Ed.
Yeah, hi, Ed.
Lord of the Rings is for jocks. It's a lot of walking.
God. Thank you. Thank you, Ed.
I haven't been looking at the game. The conversation has been super interesting. Oh, thanks, Hammybone. Do you have any questions about the Lord of the Rings? Do you? So obviously we know you're not a high fantasy person. what is your, like, besides sci-fi, obviously, what is your preferred genre of exploration? We already know the answer is sci-fi, so what's your second most preferred?
I mean, like, okay, well, it's like you think about it in like you know, there's the binary of, are you a sci-fi person or are you a fantasy person? It's like,
Well, it's not a binary. Like, I very much enjoy
Yeah.
both, but it's
Yeah.
a binary for you because you're not a fantasy person.
yeah. I was 14 minutes, so I didn't realize the girlfriend is on stream. Oh, hi, Indy.
Hi, Andy. Oh wait, can we get a shout out to my girlfriend, everybody? Not a literal shout out.
No, I
think.
put,
There's
no, I
always-
ran the video. I ran the video.
Okay. No, I was saying not exclamation point SO.
Oh, significant other?
Shut up.
The
I love Dying
Yeah, the
Earth
Limp
sci-fi
Bizkit album.
fantasy or post-Dying Earth. Very good.
I think this gun kind of sucks. I'm gonna sell it. Please. Thank you. Ah.
Me when I own a Glock. Am I right? Hashtag gun gang.
I wish Limp Bizkit was my friend so that we could talk about Evangelion.
You mean Fred Durst?
Is he really into
I just
Evangelion?
say-
Oh
I
yeah,
guess that
Fred
doesn't
Durst is fucking crazy about Evangelion.
That doesn't surprise me, actually, so.
The fight, sci-fi, and fantasy get mixed up in either direction. That is a. I do kind of know this about you, Juliet. Well, also like with Juliet, like for some reason I had her, probably because of the New Vegas. I had her like, I thought for sure that she was a sci-fi person, but no, it turns out she's a fantasy person.
Who's a fantasy person?
Juliet is.
Really?
Juliet's gonna bonk you on the
Her
head.
fantasy is a world that I'm no longer in, from what I can tell of how she behaves on my streams.
Oh.
God, I hate ammo. What the fuck? Okay, so give me examples of like other genres that you're talking about here, Dune. Like,
Well, someone in chat, who was it? Chipperdoodles was saying Dying Earth sci-fi or post-Dying Earth, which is obviously it's not a genre on its own as much as it is a subset of sci-fi, but like, you know, there's that. There's obviously steampunk, which is there's a whole host of things that steampunk could be besides just the obvious. There's I mean, it's not. It is very, with how much sci-fi and high fantasy specifically have been so suffused into our media, it is difficult to
yeah.
say it's like to say it's more than to say it's just those two would be incorrect, but to say it's more than just those two these days, you know, there's Western,
Yeah, I mean, there's also just like, you know,
literally like bank
Horror.
heist genre.
well, the first thing that really like came
There is
to
horror and all its subgenres.
well, the first thing that came to mind, and actually, it's going to. Hey, guess what? It's gonna actually turn into me like getting a little pissed off at the book publishing industry here, of all things.
Oh yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah, so in publishing, I found this out because like in 2020, I literally wrote a manuscript for a book, like beginning to end, like when, you know, right amount of like words, like just like, oh shit, this is a novel. And then like they were doing like, you know, the things that would be on Twitter would be like, hey, you know, if you're a marginalized person, are you trans, are you queer or something or like that, I want to see your book pitches. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let me submit this. And like I actually got to talking with someone who was like an agent. And we got to talking and she was like, hey, look, you know, this is good, but it's like this is an adult book, and it's not like a young adult. It's not like a young adult book. It's like this. It's like because it was about like, you know, essentially like a millennial like sort of thing. It's like either this needs to be written younger or it needs to be written longer. It needs to be more adult. And it's like, oh cool. So literally you're saying the age group I am in right now. It's like there is no genre for that. There is no genre for that. You know, there's no genre. It's like. Because apparently, if you live in this story, if you live with your parents, you have to. That's young adult, but if you don't, that's adult. So.
Yeah.
That was a little frustrating, honestly. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was like there is like a genre for it called like new adult, but then I was told by several people in publishing like that's not fucking real. Shut up. And then like other people would be like, no, that is a thing, and it's like. it really disillusioned me with that. It's like I basically gave up. Like on it. You know, because he was like, listen, you're going to need to add like 20,000 words to this. I'm not the one who can help you get this published. You know, maybe if you find someone that's fine, you know, I think you should give it a try. Or if you do significant edits on this, you know, email me and we'll talk again. But I was just like, you know what? No. The way I'm feeling with this, it feels like I'm trying to like break into the animation industry all over again. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is making being creative not fun again. I can't do this. So I just fucking abandoned it and started doing... Oh, well, it was 2020, so I went back to working on my Animal Crossing village, so... Much like everyone else at the time.
Which was the fashion at the time.
Yes, exactly. We were all doing
Yeah,
it.
as was the style at the time. Dawn says, I have a friend who has written multiple books, and yes, new adult is a thing.
Well, apparently that knowledge is not widespread in the industry, Dawn. Because I got told to go fuck myself, honestly. So if there's a so I think like just out of spite, that's a genre I'm interested in. You know, because I feel like there's a spot for that. There's a spot for like the 20 to 30 something potential failure that can get better.
Oh, yeah, I'm realizing I am also a fan of that genre.
That is why I'm saying that. Yeah, exactly. Like it's like either it's just like, okay, I either have to write about 11-year-olds or about people in their 40s.
Indy, I was doing no such thing. This is character assassination. Talk about our Animal Crossing village.
I am. Yeah, you are a second-class citizen in your own Animal Crossing village because Indy wants to get control of it.
I have been, as someone that goes to the Lego store on a semi-regular basis now, I have noticed all the Animal Crossing Lego sets, and every single set is like, oh, this set's ugly, but it's got one cute villager in it. And the
that's
how they get you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
I was really tempted to get. They have a set called Baby Pig's Birthday Bash, and it's a little baby Minecraft pig in front of a birthday cake, and there's other little critters around it, and it's just I wish I could just buy the baby pig. I just want the baby pig.
No, you can buy it by itself, just from a scalper on eBay.
Oh no, I can get it on Bricklink.
Oh.
I mean, really, the only thing I need to build it that is like I couldn't just find like it's like with Legos. That's the lucky thing. It's like I just need like 5 pink 1x2 tiles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there's like a printed tile, you know. So like the one tile is like the pig's face. But some people would be like, "Oh, I bought 5 of these because I want 5 boxes, and the rest I'm just putting into a bin."
Yeah, we're just dropping all of it into a fucking spare parts bin.
Oh yeah,
we all know that self-publishing doesn't count.
Like the giant skeleton. Okay.
Yeah. I do want to say.
I have a self-published book.
Yeah, no. The thing with like self-publishing is like one, yes, it is a thing. You can do it, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Indy, what are you doing that's the loudest noise in the world over there? If you guys hear bags crunkling, it's not me. Don't get mad at me.
Eating chips.
Do it more quietly.
I'm bringing on the stream.
God damn. Anyway, self-publishing is fine, but the thing with that scared me off from it is the fact that like I was told by the one thing is ubiquitous with every like agent I talked to. It was like, hey, if you self-publish, no one's gonna publish it. No one's gonna be interested in your book. Because it would be like, well, it was already out there. It was already out there. We
yeah,
can't
because self-publishing's cringe, and they're gonna be like, ooh, yay.
They're just like, oh, well, it's already been published. Why would we publish it again? You know?
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I'm either gonna. I don't know if there's anything in my first book worth saving and writing into a second book. Like the first book's not even that bad, but
yeah.
Is it self-publishing if it was on Amazon and then you removed it from Amazon and there's only 3 known copies in the world and you have one of them?
Yeah.
Will they know?
Yeah.
Will this
Did you get an ISBN?
Yeah, did you get an ISBN for it?
Oh shit.
Did you? Yes or no?
1 second.
A webcomic is technically self-publishing, yes.
That's true. That is true. I think this run is dead. By the way, I do not think I'm making it out of this one.
Oh, that's a shame after such a good start.
I know, but that's just how Gungeon goes sometimes. It's like you have a really great start, and then it's like, oh no, it's bullshit, like that.
Is the ISBN the funny little number under the barcode on the back?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
Is that?
Well, call it something else. No one has to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Did you buy an ISBN for it?
I don't remember. It was like 6 years ago. But I'm looking at the funny little number under the barcode, and that might be an ISBN.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. An ISBN is like literally you have to like go on a website and like buy it, and it's really
Maybe Amazon does it for you. I don't know.
and what's really stupid for the ISBN is you could either buy one for like $120 or something.
Oh, wait, then I don't think I have one then.
Okay, yeah. In that
There's
case,
a
no one
barcode.
has to know. Hi, Rainey. So what's stupid is like you know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'm looking this up real quick.
I will say I know of at least one case where something started out self-published and then was later picked up, admittedly by an indie publisher. So it's not a sure thing, and it's one of my favorite book trilogies that I read once.
ISBN is that shit Stag has, right?
Yeah, exactly. So here's the thing: you can buy one ISBN for $125, or you can buy 10 ISBNs for $300, or 100 ISBNs for $575, or
There you go.
1,000 ISBNs for $1,500.
This whole thing sounds like a scam to me.
I'm just gonna
buy in bulk.
100
Buy in bulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you ever wonder why people keep cranking out books, it's like, why do you keep publishing books over and over? They all suck. It's because they have a surplus of ISBNs to use.
Right? If you're planning to publish more than 2 books, you might
as well
buying 100.
Might as
ISBN.
well buy 10 ISBNs for $300.
Yeah. ISBN is the company that made Cement Mixer, right?
That's IPSN, Interplanetary North Star. I know that's the joke, Ray, but I'm saying it for everyone else.
Juliet wants to know, what was your book, if you're okay answering? Not like name, just like what was it about?
It was about, like...
I'm pretty sure she was asking Lily, but you can answer yours as well.
Hey, whose fucking stream is this? I'm just wondering. Okay.
Oh, god damn it!
What's god damn it?
This guy challenged me to a fight, and I was like, all right, sure, I'll fisticuffs with you, and I was kicking his ass, and I accidentally pushed his horse.
Great job.
Immediately 7 Khajiit, his horse, and then like 3 guards were all on my ass. And
damn it.
And my companion Lydia, I just see her unsheathing her sword and running toward the horse.
Run into the woods.
God damn.
I love Elder Scrolls sometimes.
Juliet has clarified that you're free to answer.
Okay. Lily, you can go first. Like, what was your book about?
What was oh man.
She did specify that you don't have to say.
You don't have to answer.
It was a auto, not really biography about growing up in the closet and trying to figure out who you are and not KMSing.
Sure.
And it was really funny. I picked it back up and I was like, I've written this book. I can't ever show anybody this. I'm so embarrassed of this. And then I went back and read it and I was like, oh shit, I forgot that happened to me. So it's been useful. It's like I don't remember who said it, but it was like any love you have in your life is not wasted. It'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely felt that.
Right on.
And it made me realize, wait a minute, I'm not a fraud. I wrote an entire ass fucking novel.
You did, and I've done that too. Actually,
one person bought it. It was at a zine fest, but they bought it.
Hell yeah, there we go. Okay. If the thing is that like I have like aside from this one that I was trying to get published, I actually have written and self-published like 3 books, believe it or not, like independent from the tabletop games I've done like as well. I have not linked it or shown everybody because it does have my real name on them, and I have not taken the time to scrub
those. Which is
those.
actually Miami.
Yeah, I have not taken the time to scrub the name off of those. But I'm trying to think here, and also play a video game here. They're not great. I feel like, but also it was like, hey, these are finished things I made as well. Big Time Ashley's F1 Primer. No, that was the tabletop game actually.
It's a fun game.
It is. Like, don't say the name of it, because once
I
again...
was about to, and I was like, oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
it has my name on it. It has my...
Yeah.
It is still searchable, so...
When are you gonna write your primer on the other 11 F keys?
Got him.
Lily, that was the most distressing laugh you've ever made.
Yeah, no, yeah. Today was a 2 nights in a row getting Cold Stone Creamery.
That's like where you're at right now?
That's where I'm at.
Okay, yeah, no, it's... listen, Lily, all I will do is pause and then look directly at the audience and then unpause and continue playing the game. That's
exactly the reaction I want from you.
Anyway, but yeah, I self-published them on itch. But the one that I didn't publish, it was me being very, very fucking forward about, because I wrote it at a time when I still felt like I was still very new to being trans at the time. And
Sure.
So it was absolutely like a story about just like, okay, here's this person who is like, trying to just like work a part-time job and survive while being trans. Also, the hook of the story was that like she was literally trying to build like a suit of power armor out of like junk she got from like electronic stores, but she did not know what the fuck she was doing at all with it.
Oops.
Like absolutely not. Like this, like she thought she was getting somewhere, and tried to present it like she was getting somewhere. But like if you're reading it, you're like, oh no, this girl has no fucking idea what she's doing.
Don said, sounds very you. Tripperdoodle says, sounds like what I do IRL. Picard
Yeah.
Juliet says,
Yeah, and
sounds about
I
right.
am glad that this is so relatable to everybody.
Relatable?
Relatable to everybody. Werepups is in here, okay? They're not here to get fucking
Exclamation point gay.
I'm the getting you, bitch. What about me?
Flores, that's so
Am I
real.
a joke to you?
No, I'm saying that like Werepups is more known for horrible typos by via text or mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Exclamation point gay.
Yeah, gay.
Race Borg. I have tons of stuff I wrote in high school that was hugely cringe, handwritten across several notebooks. Luckily, none of it exists anymore,
Yeah.
including shovel short stories, of course, which I still write now. It's just that they don't stick around long. One book and one screenplay, all of which were very terrible.
As they are when you're young.
I'm glad that I eventually remembered. I woke up in a cold sweat one night. This was less than 5 or 6 years ago. I remembered I had a fanfiction.net account that I made when I was 11 years old, and that I was writing fic on when I was 11 years old. And I just immediately woke up. I went and I deleted it for the like. It's like my earliest known internet being on.
I also deleted my FF.net account 10 or so years ago.
I had fanfiction. I had Metroid self-insert fanfiction, where I was half. I was really into Metroid Prime 2 Echoes at the time. I never finished it. I was half Luminoth, half Ing, and also I could grow 2 extra arms like General Grievous.
I mean, that's cool though.
The only thing I had on my FF.net account was one chapter of a never continued Vamp Raiden fic from the Metal Gear Solid 2 days.
Based.
Hold on, there was an explosion in the game. What did you do?
It was one
She
chapter
wrote Kino.
of a Vamp Raiden fanfiction from the Metal Gear Solid 2 days. This was before MGS4 came out, where it was way more obvious that they were fucking.
Oh, cool. The one thing that I am a little proud of, was like, whatever. I'm exposing my ass like tonight, whatever. With this.
Gross.
Thanks. Thanks for telling everyone my ass is gross. Thank you.
I just meant it's gross that you're doing that.
Yeah. Whatever. You threw me off guard there with that, but that's okay.
You forgive me.
I do forgive you. Yes, against all odds, I forgive you. It wasn't a novel, but it was more like a novella because, because word count is like to be a novel, it needs to be 50,000 words, and between 20,000 and like 50,000 is a novella. It was about
I didn't know that.
yeah, it was an AI that got sentience, and it was like meant to be like a Vocaloid, but like she got sentience, started writing her own songs, and then just like got exploited by like the company that created her, and told her, no, why are you making? And they were like, no, why are you making sad shit? Don't make sad shit. But the way I did it though was it was
Stop writing songs about slavery.
God, it
What?
was like, but it was like she made a goof. But I told it through like God no, I want to make it clear. I've not read Homestuck. I say as I'm about to say that part of it was written through like chat logs between AIs, like on a server. Yeah, no, it was not. Listen, that was not me aping Homestuck. That was me aping Hackmud. All right.
Right on.
Yeah, but then there was like also just like perspective things where it's just like one chapter is just like a press release from a company. Another one, the story was told through like internal emails from the company.
Sure, we love epistolary fiction. It's good stuff. When it's done well, sometimes it sucks, but.
But like I thought it was pretty cool. I was really proud of that. And actually, Doom, I reused that character for our Hardwired Island campaign.
Oh hell yeah!
That's who Crystal
was. Was it Melody?
No, it was Crystal.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, you should play Hardwired Island. It won't be as good as when we played it, because Ashley won't be the DM, but it's a good setting.
That,
and we can have a lot of fun there.
I think I know her. Freya wrote that, I think.
Who?
I don't know.
A tabletop author named Freya.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't have the PDF.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Doom, if you still have the PDF, you can look up who wrote it.
I'm playing No Man's Sky, so.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Lil Red was saying the thing I wrote was back when I was in my early 20s and working at Walmart, and like right when the superhero movie craze was taking off. Basically, I made a story about corporate-sponsored superhero spectator sports. Naturally, corporations were the real villain because I was working at effing Walmart. Right on, right on.
Mm-hmm. You said sports, and I'm like, ooh, because like I remember like when I was in high school.
You're a jock.
Yeah, you know, because I'm a jock. But also, I think that like sports fiction, like as like a genre, can be very fucking interesting. Actually,
Sure.
It's just like a
lot
of
fictions that I really liked.
Yeah, just like a lot. It's just that a lot of sports fictions, unfortunately, follow like a very similar formula, or it's just like how many football novels are you gonna rate? Are you gonna write? You know, I said rate like rate like rating like with numbers. Like that's not right. That's not the word right.
In a perfect world, is Tiger and Bunny an anime? Sorry to pigeonhole you, Don. This is not something I've heard of.
You ever heard of Tiger and Bunny?
No, I haven't heard of most things, if you'll believe it.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. I think.
Is it about Star Wars? She hasn't heard it.
Yeah. Got it in one.
Trying to think of like other yeah. But anyway, so I had to get back to the point that we were making here. Oh, these are all mimics. All these chests are mimics.
Oh well, later haters.
No, I'm gonna kill all of them. I'm just gonna
Blow
clear
them all
out.
up.
I'm gonna clear out all the barrels first, so that I have like, so that they're not gonna block my shots. But thankfully,
Sure.
I'm dual wielding what's called the Cold 45 and what is the other gun called? Hold on. The Colt 1851 and the Cold 45.
Sure.
Because right there, it freezes them, holds them in place, and then then it really.
Yeah.
Everything's good? Going normal? Damn.
Oh shit!
That's brutal. Killed by Mimic. After all that talk.
Moving on.
Anyway,
it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're fine.
Yeah, you don't even care.
I don't even care. Just
You're already over it.
Start up a new run. Who cares?
What's the fastest you've ever beaten this game?
Oh god, I think like maybe like I've gotten a run in like under 30, like maybe around 20, 5 minutes or so. Like when I got really lucky and I just tearing through it. I'm definitely not world record material with this. You know, that's not gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen because I don't play this game with mouse and keyboard. I use a controller, which like I'm pretty sure is like not considered to be the ideal way to play this game, but it is just the way that I learned how to play this game because I really got into playing it when it was on Switch.
Yes, I know about you.
Yeah. You know, I have 400 hours of the game on Switch, and only like a couple hundred on PC.
Let's see. Juliet says, I've written and deleted and rewritten some fantasy shit a million times. I kept redoing it because I wanted to scrub out ideas I picked up from a particular former friend who, to put it brief, it is on site with him now and forever. Man, it's like that sometimes. Just pours in the whole well. And then Sketchpop says, it is my birthday in 35 minutes. How is everyone on? Happy almost birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday. That is the most...
Triple Doodles is in the opposite position. Started with mouse and keyboard on Gungeon, and it's really hard to do controller. Andy says, I drew so many comics once upon a time. This is true. I love all your OCs. I know their names and everything. Controller forever. It makes me cry forever whenever a game doesn't have controller support.
It's every game should have it. It's, I think, criminal that it don't.
Yeah, no, it really should. It really should. There are some people
It is 2024.
Yeah. There's no reason why I can't, like, especially considering how easy it is to just plug in a...
You can just remap.
Yeah, to plug in, like, an Xbox controller and it's instantly recognized, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, it's possible to trick it if you know what you're doing, but, like, sometimes it's an imperfect solution and such that it doesn't really work very well, but...
Yeah. Anyway, so here's the thing also, it's just like I am like the novel I was trying to get published, like I might like self-publish it. It's been like, but also it's been like 4 years since I even like really looked at that thing. And I'm like, I don't know. Dude, I feel like by writing it I've gotten what I want to out of it, you know. Some people have read it, you know, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, and it's like I look back and it's just like there are some times where you write something and like the catharsis of writing it sometimes is enough, you know.
Oh yeah. Like, as a person who has gotten rid of almost everything I've ever written, a lot of the stuff you write is really just for you.
Yeah, exactly. I've written
very little of it I have regrets about not like doing.
I mean, what is roleplay if not that, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, exactly. You know, I have done like, you know, shit. I've done roleplay sessions where it's just me and like one other person, and it's some of the most moving shit that's ever happened in my life. And it's like, well, no one else is gonna know that except for me and this person and the other people I tell about it. But it's like they weren't there. They don't know. They don't know.
It's just something you carry with you.
Yeah. Deadlock seems pretty fun. I wish I could play without my wrist hurting. Or Minecraft. You know, Minecraft, that game has a port in every device, so Java by default should come with some sort of controller. Wait, Java Minecraft doesn't have controller support? You have to play Bedrock? You have to play...
That's actually nuts.
That fucking sucks, bro. What? Fuck off. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You gotta be jerking me.
Not what I said.
You said this.
No, I don't think so.
You said this, you motherfucker. Okay. Oh, come on! A cricket chirp? No one said anything when I said, oh, come on, and I thought, am I that vain that I thought somebody was playing an actual cricket chirp emote and it wasn't just real crickets? But I guess I was correct.
Juliet says... I forgot also the Buckwild shit I wrote for my stream OC lore that I've shared with 3 people, but all 3 of them thought it was cool as hell, so I'm proud of that. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, is it caring?
Is it what?
Dude,
oh, you're talking about Skyrim.
No, the Mephi tit situation is getting really bad.
Oh no.
I can see through his flesh now.
What are these words?
Lily has a boob mouse of her nice mutual friend Mephi.
And it's discontinued. I can't get another one.
I think he was talking about like getting his own run made and selling it himself.
Well, good. Otherwise, I'll have to make my own. I'll have to fucking get Lily mouse pad, and it's not gonna be boobs. I'll tell you that.
Sketch Blob. It's possible that you've probably found this already, but there's a program that I use for remapping keyboard to a controller. It's called XPatter. I believe there's a free version, but if you pay for it, it's pretty cheap, one-time license. It's a program that's just one dude, which is why I was like, yeah, I'll pay for this. It's very versatile. I've used it for lots of games that don't have controller support because they're too old. It's not perfect, but it's really versatile. That's what I recommend.
Is XPatter the one that works with the Steel Battalion controller?
I don't think it has a Steel Battalion controller setup, but basically the way it works is it has, you can pick what controller you're using, and then make sure that XPatter is detecting that controller, and then you remap every single button and direction and input on the controller to do something. It can click a mouse button, it can do whatever directions you want, including multiple inputs. So if you're doing top left, you're hitting up on the keyboard and left on the keyboard at the same time, that kind of thing. You can get really granular with it. It takes a while to really figure it out, but it's great. It's the letter X, and I believe it's PADDR. Hold on, actually.
Yeah. If you find the website, feel free to link it. Feel free to link
I have
it.
it.
You are a mod, so.
I have it pinned to my thing. So yeah, XPADDER.
I really love when people say granular. I don't know why. It makes my brain happy. It's like, oh, it's very granular. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it's
granular.
literally just xpatter.com. And like I said, this is a program written and maintained by a single person. So if any of you find it useful, I do recommend. It's not that expensive paying for it and helping him support it.
Fuck yeah. Some of like the most important software in the internet is maintained by one guy.
Yeah, it's $10.
That's I thought it was gonna be like 15 or 20. So
No.
there you go, folks. Buy XPatter.
So that is my recommendation. I've used it a lot. It's very versatile. Like I said, it's a little difficult to like really figure out because it's so versatile. It's like OBS, except it's not free. But you can do really a lot with it, and I think it's worth your time and your money if it's something that you find yourself using. That said, I have thought about for my Steel Battalion controller project, if all the stuff that I have planned out, if I can't get it to work the way I want, I have thought about literally emailing him, assuming it's not already been added, and being like, hey, I'll pay for you to, like, I can send you one, I'll pay for you to add this to your thing. So.
Yeah. I don't think people know about your Steel Battalion project, so you should talk about it.
It's a little bit under wraps, but the
all right. If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it.
No, I'll give the brief. I have a Steel Battalion controller, untested, but I believe it works. And I have found a few very good, very thorough guides about how to actually get it to work properly, all inputs functioning on a PC. The previous people who had gotten it to work, they couldn't get the throttle to be detected. This guy sorted all that out. I need to learn how to solder because it requires stuff that uses an Arduino and all that. I don't know how any of that works. A lot of it is, the code is copy-paste, so that part's easy. And once I get all that working, if I can actually figure it out, there are a few specific games that I am planning to play with the controller, like full-time, and that would be really cool, and that'd be really fun.
I have to ask you a follow-up question. Where do you live?
None of your business.
Oh, okay.
Chipperdoodles, is that the mech game with the wild copy setup? Yes, absolutely. Steel Battalion is the Xbox game that has a controller that is like 3 separate panels and a bunch of pedals. And the controller itself is, if you're looking for it on eBay, usually between $250 and $400. Because I had a search alert set up, happened to catch one that was like with shipping $180, and I'll extremely lucky find, which is less than
but also
half
you don't know if it works or not.
Correct, but if it doesn't, there are several other people selling untested ones for the full, what the big price, what people are paying. So if I test it and it doesn't work, I can sell it for basically enough to get one that is tested and does.
So you're gonna sell like it's untested?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I am. Who's to say?
Yeah, and like who here hasn't lied a little?
Lying is cool.
I'm lying to this woman right now in Skyrim.
There we go.
I do live in a secret underground bunker with my girlfriend. True story.
She said she's saying, wow, I really fucking hate the Thieves Guild, and I'm like, yeah, these guys sound like assholes. I'm wearing full Thieves gear armor.
Oops.
Look, there's a woman with a warhammer. I'm gonna tell her whatever she wants to hear.
I never lie. She lied.
I never lie. She lied.
Chipperdoodles, who makes custom PCBs, What would you recommend as baby's first soldering project?
Hmm.
Feel free to just link something if you want. I've never lied before. I invented telling the truth. That's probably true. I have no reason not to believe Sketchblob, so...
So true. No, wait, there's nothing true here. What am I saying? Literally in a den of fibbers right now.
Fibbers. What's your favorite term for a lie?
I do like fibbing. I like
It is fun.
fabrication. God, what else? Untruths is fun. I like that a lot.
Ooh, I like untruthant.
I like untruths. Fallacy, ecto. Yeah, that's a good one. Fallacy.
Fallacy is not
Fallacy
quite
is real
alone,
good. That is
but
real
it is a
good.
good word.
Falsehood. Ooh.
Falsehood's good.
Tell
stories. I like, telling tales out of school. That
Yeah,
kind of thing.
telling
I think
tales
that's
out of
good.
school is very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that euphemism. Do not use leaded solder, all caps. See, that's interesting because almost all the other guides I found are like, yeah, it's like bad for you to breathe, but just ventilate. Non-leaded solder sucks dick, and you'll hate yourself if you don't use it. So what is the truth? Inform me. There's a company by a friend called Alpenglow Industries, and she has a lot of beginner's kit. I'm gonna write that down.
Yep. The truth is, it's not worth the health impact, says Chipper Doodles.
What if I had the best ventilation of all time and was wearing a respirator? What then?
You're literally pulling the RAP to everyone else, but I'm different right now.
Well, listen, as a person provisionally in the firearms industry, I deal with a lot of lead anyway.
Yeah.
Can't handle anything with leaded solder without getting a headache. You'd have to wash all the surfaces and wear gloves. Much to think about. What if what if it was only a little bit of lead? Yeah, honestly, the whatever powers created the universe and or nature really fucked up with making it so that like once lead is in your system, it's just in there. Unfortunate.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's why lead poisoning is like permanent. It just binds to your like cells. There's really nothing you can do.
That's horrifying.
That sucks, Doom. I don't like that.
Yeah, lead poisoning is permanent and irreversible.
That sucks.
And the reason fucked up
I'm
was
not a
making
fan.
lead. Yeah, but how else are we going to protect ourselves from Superman? So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's
That's
the
a good
wavy
point.
thing.
We have to protect ourselves from that fucking square.
I would not. I don't like this Superman hatred.
I'm seeing a lot of both verbal and in chat reactions, people who did not realize that lead poisoning is permanent and irreversible. Yeah, that's why it's such a big deal.
Hands up! Who here's got lead poisoning? Or
John
who here
Harriman
is realizing they still have lead poisoning?
The way that it works is that, like, you know, a small amount is NBD, right? Everybody's got a little bit of lead in them because it's just in the environment. It's like radiation. Everybody's got a little bit. You can get irradiated technically from eating a banana, but it builds up, and there's no way that it leaves the system. So a little bit of it. That's why you have like lifetime maximum radiation doses of certain things, because it never goes away for the specific elements that they're talking about. So you can get X dose, and because your body retains that dose forever, any more than that will cause a problem, no matter how much later it is.
Any lunchable enjoyers.
Right, exactly. As a kid who ate a fair amount of Lunchables as a kid, right? Probably have lead poisoning, probably me. A little lead in the tree.
Any
Yeah.
Mr. Beast Feastables enjoyers.
Well, the lead is not there, it's mold.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the mold one. Ugh.
So I have heard rumors, so far unsubstantiated, that Lunchly, that's what it was. Lunchly has already been discontinued. Can I get any verification on that? Anybody seen anything? I've just seen people saying it without citations, other than that Kroger listed it on their website as discontinued, but that doesn't mean anything.
That's the only source I've seen it too. Yeah.
Had to test Prime for my sample selling job. Well, what's the verdict?
I mean,
Tastes like shit.
I mean, speaking as someone who has tasted Prime Energy, sucks.
Yeah. Well, you are, or at least were, an energy drink connoisseur. So,
yeah,
not sure about lead, but if there's something super hazardous about CRT coils, I dismantled a big box CRT once. I think it's literally just that they can explode or something, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, the thing with CRTs is that they can hold a charge for a long fucking time. So if you are dismantling the actual like tube of a CRT, you have to discharge the electricity before you touch it.
Yeah.
Like before you
Yeah.
You gotta. Baby names, you gotta.
There was lead in Lunchables, Indy, yes. Not like a shitload, but like more than you're supposed to have in food, which is, I think, 0, probably?
I'd say any lead is a shit ton.
Speaking of which, I just got the power-up called Hot Lead.
There's a witch?
Yeah, look behind you.
Doom, check that article out. Is the hill to die on, don't use leaded solder? A hill to die on, why lead-free solder is better for you. All right, I will move this tab over to my
they make lead-free, thank God.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
Yum yum.
The solder we used in gun school was all leaded, but if you had to use it in the welding area, so you were wearing thick leather gloves, and I wore a mask everywhere, so...
Yeah. Were there guys
'Cause the
just
soldering-
raw dogging it in the welding area without a mask?
Everybody was wearing a welding mask if you were welding, but the oxyacetylene torch setup was also in that back area, and there's no reason for you to wear a welding mask with that. You're just supposed to wear your leather gloves because that shit gets hot. But I wore a regular, like an N95 mask the whole time I was at gun school. And let me tell you, dude, the filters I pulled out of those, I was like, these people are raw dogging so much shit.
Is that why people are like that? Gun people are like that.
Yeah, it's all the lead, probably.
It's all the lead they're inhaling.
Because, like, gunpowder has lead in it, and bullets, like the bullet part of a cartridge, usually those are made of lead. It's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah, also, it's just like, if you ate lead paint chips as a kid, sorry.
It's over for you.
Yeah, but I think, though, like, I am pretty sure everyone here is old enough that, like, they were not in, like, the time period where you had to worry about lead paint.
I mean, I was gonna say, if you ate lead paint chips as a kid, why did you vote Republican?
Jesus Christ.
Well, you jest, Ashley, about eating lead paint chips, but there has been a not insignificant amount of research done about specifically lead paint in the buildings in disadvantaged communities and how the elders in those communities and even people that are our age now who grew up in those communities, because obviously, redline policies and shit, these people lived in shithole places because they wouldn't be allowed to live anywhere else. They do have lead poisoning, and it's affected their decision making well into adulthood because this is a problem that doesn't go away.
Yeah, no, I was joking, but it is very true. Like,
it's distressingly true, actually.
It's like when John Fetterman was like he was like a relatively like one of the more like notable leftist politicians, and then he got brain damage. He's like, yeah, now that I have brain damage, I'm a Republican.
Yeah, well,
you ever notice how like people get brain damage and they don't become more progressive?
Yeah.
Well, it's because
Can we look into that, please? Can we do a study?
You become unable to think about anything but yourself, and you become extremely gullible, and you start believing anything people tell you. So when you hear that the transsexuals are here to take our jobs, I mean, you'll just immediately be like, oh, yeah, I believe you, because you said it confidently.
Yeah. And Chipperdoodle, yeah, this is a big thing with war zones too, both lead and depleted uranium. Ugh. Don says, if you grew up with those Shrek glasses from McDonald's, you might have some lead poisoning. Is it storming right now? Okay, hold on.
And that's just my mighty rain of arrows. I love. I can't find my butch woman.
The light in the kitchen dying. Oh, what the hell? That died again?
Doom, if you're gonna yell at your girlfriend, at least mute.
Oh my god. Okay, those things, you're not supposed to have to replace them as often. That is the 3rd time I've had to have that replaced because we can't replace it. We have to call.
Yeah, it's fluorescent.
Y'all are live on stream. Y'all are live on stream. You know that, right?
No, that's fine. You guys can hear the fluorescent lighting in our kitchen is exploding.
Oh, good.
Yeah, live
on stream. Fluorescent light.
We share a small office, but I saw a bright blue flash from in the hallway, and I was like, either that's lightning or like something just exploded. So I had to go out there and see, and it was the light in our kitchen.
Speaking of fluorescent light tubes, come to my stream about deathmatch wrestling tomorrow.
You know what?
with Pecan-san.
What time is that again?
1 p.m. Eastern time.
Ooh, I gotta make sure I'm awake for that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
People talk about the body politic. Let's talk about the lead politic. You're so right.
Yeah.
Can we talk
Speaking of
about
toxic
the
levels.
Body Electric, that one song by Rush?
You're always looking for excuses to talk about Rush.
I've never tried to make an excuse to talk about Rush.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
try to make
That's
it-
true. You don't make excuses. You just talk about Rush.
I don't even like Rush that much anymore. It's
What
just that it's
happened?
like, well, because no one's gonna fucking get it if I make a joke about Devin Townsend or Dream Theater.
I know who Devin Townsend is. R.I.P.
Thanks.
Strapping Young Lad, but the Devin Townsend band's okay, I guess.
I mean, well, Doom, I don't know how to tell you this, but I mean, the Devin Townsend band disbanded in like 2007.
Well, yeah, it's because he stopped taking his bipolar medication and was like, maybe I don't want to make music anymore. He does other
He's
stuff
still
now.
making music. He's still
He does
making music. He put out an album
other-
a week ago.
He does other stuff that's not the kind of stuff I'm into. Like, I think Strapping Young Lad's best album was their last one, and then he stopped making that.
Oh,
Oh,
kind of
you're
thank
full of
God.
shit. You're full of
I'm
shit.
happy for him that he's medicated now, obviously.
You're gonna tell me
think,
the New Black is better than City? You're out of your goddamn mind.
I do think the New Black is better than City, but I will say my favorite Strapping Young Lad song, it might actually be from City.
The City is goated. City is it's like City, Alien.
It was very clearly made in the biggest depths of his mental illness,
Oh,
but sometimes metal
absolutely.
is just like that.
He was born in Canada.
Yeah, well, you do what you have to.
Are
when
you
you're born in
suggesting
Canada.
living in Canada gives you mental illness?
Would you live in the part of Canada where the skies are gray 24/7? Yeah.
City is so fucking good. There's the band, then there's the project. Yes. Oh, those are different people. Your Indie and Shipper are both blue. So Indy knows one Devin Townsend song because I have a playlist that I used to. I have to collect music different ways now because you can't really do it this way anymore. But I used to collect and find new artists by getting free samplers from labels. You can still do it, but it's a lot harder. And one of the samplers I got was a single from post-Strapping Young Lad Devin Townsend for a song called, I want to say it was called Hyperdrive.
Oh, I
And,
love Hyperdrive.
But the version on the album is dramatically different from the version that was on the sampler, and I like the version on the sampler a lot more. But she likes that song. She knows that song.
Well, he's
Hey.
done two different versions of Hyperdrive.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
the version with the woman is better.
Sheburger with a follow-up on the Canada thing. Why else is it called British Columbia? That's pretty fucking good, actually.
I'm sorry, I can't believe you like the New Black the most. That's just
I can't help you with that.
I should be glad to
Never
find
been
someone
fun.
else who listens to him and likes him. Instead, I'm being a piece of shit about it.
Isn't that the fandom experience? Is finding someone into the thing you like and then arguing about it?
I think
That's
not
specifically metal.
specifically. Yeah, I was gonna say not specifically the fandom experience, but the metal experience, very much so. These are people having breakdown fistfights over whether metal that
Damn
takes
those
itself
metalheads, they
seriously
ruined
is
metal.
more or less valid than metal that's like, no, it's not a joke.
Not Great Sky Canada, but Vermont being pitch black by almost 5 p.m. is literal hell. It should not be night that early.
Oh, it's like
Fucks
that
me
here
up.
too. It's like that here too.
Unfortunate.
And at the mall?
Yeah, at the mall.
And the inside hot topic at the mall.
Yeah.
Is it pitch black in there all the time?
I'm breaking Vampire Kayfabe for 2 minutes just to say, oh my god, I think I might actually need to finally bite the bullet and buy one of those seasonal affective disorder lamps because, oh,
Unfortunate.
yeah.
Well, I died
Doom-
again.
Doom likes things weird and insane. Honestly, she's gonna have the unpopular fan take 90% of the time. That's so true. But as we all know, I'm always right about everything, so I don't feel any need to justify
I
myself.
can't afford to be depressed anymore because I'm letting my hair get long again.
Wait, what is?
I mean,
oh,
isn't that the time to allow yourself to be depressed? Because then if you're really going through it, you could just get a haircut. You can't do that
I
when your
did
hair's
that.
short.
I got a haircut when my hair was long, and I got it like half chopped up, and I cried for like 2 hours. It was
Because
the first
you
time.
regretted
first time
cutting
I
your
cut-
hair off?
Oh yeah, it was the first time I cut my hair since I started transitioning like 6 years ago.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
Well, it's
It
a
was
hashtag
like-
girl experience to
it
cut
was
your
like-
hair when you're going through it. So having long hair
I
just
did
makes
have
it
gender
easier for you.
euphoria, and I had quite a few cis women tell me that actually, so it was very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I have been thinking I want to get it dyed again lately.
Sure. Girl power. I
And
gotta
I
cut
have a-
my bangs.
I
Says
got a
in-
I
job
have-
interview
I have-
Monday.
If you like a thing, no Doom likes the things you hate about it. So true.
Like
I'm the only person who understands insert anything I enjoy here.
yeah, It's very funny because like Doom. What do we overlap on as like things we both like media wise or anything of the sort? Like, is there anything? Is what?
Death Race.
True. We
Sicko
do.
shit.
I didn't hear the second thing.
Sicko shit.
Secret third thing.
You know
we
what,
do,
what
like,
I'm
what-
talking to you about the blood engines? You're really into that?
Why we got to bring that up again?
Ectomama, they make lamps for that? Yeah, these are like UV lamps, like the kind of thing
Yeah.
you would get for a reptile, but they're for people. It's so that you get vitamin D that the sun is not providing to you because it's dark out.
I had one of those. It's somewhere. Maybe I should like find it. Honestly.
Much as a reptile simply acclimates to the ambient temperature of the room, I just do whatever is happening with the weather.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll be fine. If it makes my mood worse, well, that's just what I'm feeling that day, man.
Boomhauer?
Unfortunately, I've never seen King of the Hill, but I recognize the
Man, I
name.
got the seasonal depression reporter, man.
See, sort of, man. I tell you what, you go
Dude,
there, the
fix
sun
that
goes
one,
down
yeah.
at like 4:30 p.m. and you just that little sad. Like I'm gonna dang, I'll start drinking it. No, it's no. Well, it's real sad, man.
Dang it, Bobby! I told you to get off that Tumblr.
King of the Hill is on a very long list of shows that I'm like, maybe I'll watch that someday.
No, you won't.
Maybe. If I live forever, I'll get through
You're
the list.
so doomer pilled, Ashley.
That is not the case, actually.
Doer pilled or doomer
Yeah.
pilled?
Doomer.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
The only
If
person doomer
anything,
pilled I've
I
been with my
end up.
girlfriend.
If anything, I end up with like the most positive outlook out of my circle of friends.
Mhm. Yeah, that's probably true.
Bobby, you didn't get that propane through. I'm not reading that.
Oh, sorry, I'll read it.
Hammer
Bobby,
Gun almost
I need
fucking
to
died.
get the propane through my narrow urethra.
Someone followed me today, and I'm gonna say it here because I didn't want to say it on my stream, but they followed me. Their name was Mr. Yummy Cummy. I just said I'm not reading that. Thanks for the follow. And
Did they say anything in chat?
They said why?
You know
Yeah,
why. You
hold
fucking
on. I'm
clown.
just
Get outta
gonna.
here.
I'm just gonna. Lily, I'm just gonna go to your channel and ban that person real quick.
They didn't do anything.
They.
Ashley operates purely on a vibes-based economy.
Yeah, no. If I had been over there when that happened, I would have sent that guy to fucking hell.
I did think Ashley Miami wouldn't let this happen.
I would not let that shit happen. So let me see.
My mod, Ashley Miami, would never have let this happen to me.
Yeah, this account was created last month. I'm banning them.
Oh yeah, no, ban him.
Their account was created in October 2nd, 2024. So there we go. Ashmani banned Mr. Cummy Yummy. Reason: no.
Do not
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm for good measure. There we go. Banned him from my channel
reason
as well.
fuck off.
Reason fuck off. Absolutely.
LOL.
They don't. So they're sitting in their bed and they went. Oh.
Yeah. No.
Stab
Every
him
time every channel where someone gets banned, it's like a bullet hitting them. That's why you should ban people, folks.
Can people see if they try to watch and they can't? Can they see the reason they got banned, or is that just for you?
That's just for me. Like it's a note so that other mods can see why you banned somebody. Not for the person. For the person, they'll see that they're banned, and you can there's actually a setting on your channel where banned people can't watch your channel, because you can make it so that like you ban someone.
Why the hell would it any other way? Get out of here, you know.
I know, right?
You would think that.
Yeah. Not even a good.
Oh, I do
bait
want to
name.
point out.
Yeah.
Lorez said, "You really do radiate this aura of positivity that it's hard to be negative around."
Oh, really? Thank you. God damn. All right.
Not even a good bait name. Like, come on, right there with you, Ectomama. Like, it's not even good.
Yeah.
Is it
Get better, do better.
2011? Well, I don't know. I feel like he's probably baiting. I couldn't figure out how to get the joke out. I just let it rip.
Fucking got him.
You could say he's a master at it.
Come on, what is this, amateur hour?
I know.
Yeah, boo, everyone hated that.
Listen. It won't make it better, but that was a stolen joke. So
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer is playing in my mind.
Anyway, but yeah, you can actually like put a reason, and also the other thing is that you can set like unban requests, which are always fun, honestly.
I feel like you've gotten one. I remember.
Oh, I've gotten a few. And I love denying them. But the thing is, when you deny them, you can't ever read them again, which sucks. So it's like either I have
save
to
the archive for posterity.
I know, right? I need to like actually like screen cap them. I screen cap like. Do you remember when I was playing this game, actually?
Yeah, that's actually the guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, where the guy came in and was just like being like, actually don't die. And I just was not here for it, so I just fucking banned him. And then when the 15 minutes ran up, he's like, okay, I was just doing that. And I'm like, fuck off. Like, literally. I said the first rule when you come into my stream is don't be a shithead. And you were. Go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I not banned then?
You know what? Good question. Hold on.
No!
Yeah, let me...
I will not be banning Lily anytime soon.
One more day on this earth. The thing about guys like this, I will accept a bit, but it's gotta be good. I have a guy who keeps editing one of the impractical jokers into pictures I post. I love that guy. Yeah, that's fine. I've only gotten one.
Holy shit! What a bit!
I love long cons like that. Like, that's really commitment to the bit is like the thing. I'm so endeared by a commitment to a bit, especially if it's a good bit. If it's a bad bit, I'm like, come on, get in material.
Losing it. Oh my, Ecto, I didn't know someone was doing this to you. Holy shit. Hi, Wolfie. Yeah.
Laura says, I've only gotten one unban request, and it was from a bot account being like, unban me. I do important metrics for Twitch. I'm totally important.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about metrics, all right?
Right, and if that were true, I would not be able to ban you, because as we learned, you cannot ban Twitch staff. No, you can now. But
you can. You can ban Twitch staff. You can ban Twitch staff now.
But when we found out that so-and-so was Twitch staff, whatever the name was, at that time, you could not ban staff, which was bullshit.
Hey, just for people who are in my collab server, and that includes the two of you here, but Doom, this is most important to you. Doom, you are our mod, so this is particularly important. I do have the list of Twitch staff members pinned in Green Room, so that counts as a hit list.
Hell yeah.
He's done it a few times to my Discord. It's good as fuck. And he just talks brain rot, but he's silly.
Cool. Ashley, were you there for that one unban request in Bug Snacks on Firmth's stream? Chipper Duper wants to know.
Oh, no, I wasn't. What happened with, like, Firmth has gotten some real fucking losers on his stream, honestly.
Firmth is really cool. I've yet to actually make one of his streams. He looks really cool, but I just haven't been able to make one. I don't know when they have
unfortunate to have a shitty audience.
Believe it or not, Firmth played Typing in the Dead Overkill a couple weeks ago.
What?
Yeah. And
so
it's
crazy.
Yeah, and it was very funny that you thought you were playing House of the Dead 2, Typing in the Dead 2 today, and you're like, "What's this?" And you're like, "Actually, this is better." Because it was Overkill, and it was the Grindhouse one, and not like the B movie one. I will say, Lily is astonishingly good at Typing in the Dead. She is really fucking good at typing.
Yeah,
that means she has
shut in.
Ain't that always the way, right?
Yeah.
Mavis Beacon taught me everything I need to know about the world, including how to type really fast.
Wait, who did?
Mavis Beacon, who teaches typing, if you didn't hear.
Well, no, I did. The name of my stream was Gravis Shriekin Teaches Typing.
That's good.
I was very proud of that.
What was it I said about it? Oh, I said
+2.
Begrudging +2, and then you called me an amateur mech pilot.
Oh man.
I call you that regardless. Like I always forget you say former part-time and amateur is the same thing in my brain.
Yeah, I'm an amateur. Yeah, I'm an amateur Target employee.
Listen, to do something as an amateur literally means to do it for love, and we all know Ashley ain't getting fucking paid, so.
Yeah, but hey, wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second.
They were talking about. Okay,
oh fuck!
On.
All right, this run's dead. All right.
He made me a mod and gave me a place to hang out, so I shill for the Baffo. But yeah, we had this backseater and Bugsnax that we warned like 3 or 4 times. They were talking about where to find the key in this one area.
Oh my
We'll
god.
continue to read these updates as they show up.
I had this guy
Who
backseat
made this? And she
me
got bacon.
in Skyrim today, and I like just let it happen because it was one of those moments where it's like I'm way outmatched and I really should just give up and go away, but I like demand to win, so I just try to save scum and just like pull off bullshit. It was like try hitting enter and then crouching and then firing an arrow, and I want to be like, dude, I'm not gonna say I know what I'm doing, but
yeah, dude, we are on the 10th or 11th timeline now with save scuffing. Okay, I know what's going on.
Okay, continuing the story.
Yeah.
So I had to pull the trigger, and after we banned them, we got the unban request, which only read, "The key is on the beach."
Okay. Okay. You know what?
Actually really
I fucking
funny.
respect that. I fucking respect that.
that's crazy.
Shithead till the day you die. You know what?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's the realest motherfucker on Twitch. All right.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, Chipper. Important question. Did you unban him? Because I would have. I would have.
That's some commitment. Chipper says it was really fucking funny, and then all caps, nope.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I understand that. But like, there's a case to be made. There's a case to be made to unban him.
Right? If you're funny enough. I'll
Yeah,
ban
no,
you, even if you
absolutely.
did break the rules.
I am a big believer in like because here's the thing. Like, when I say like, you know, it's just like I will ban you for being a shithead. That is like kind of a catch-all term for me to like ban you for any like reason. The real reason is I ban people for being unfunny.
Yeah.
And if they're funny, I mean, that means you bring them into the fold and they've now become your jester.
Yeah. I don't think being unfunny is like a moral failing, but I do think it's an
You
unforgivable character.
literally think this. You literally think this. We have talked about this.
I think it's an unforgivable character flaw, but not a moral failing.
Oh my god.
The moral failing is somebody who is not funny and thinks they are funny.
That is the shit I hate. It's just like, you know, people who absolutely think that they're funny and they are not.
Yeah, because there are people who aren't funny and they know they're not funny and they don't try to be funny. And I'm like, good, respect the grind, respect the funny people in the room.
Lo, do you want me to commit to the bit right now? Because I will.
You groan at every joke I make! Exclamation point.
You're tempting
get
fate.
better
You're
material.
tempting fate.
I guess.
You're tempting fate. You're tempting fate. There we go.
Get better material, Lo. Try again.
Oh! The Doom Merchant timed out lowres.exe for 10 seconds.
Honestly, Gorilla random secret Ashley Miami streams are basically a holiday to me. Like, this is like the same. I'm having like as much fun as I would have it like a normal person would have, like getting together with friends at a family dinner. Like, this is that to me.
Yeah.
Like, we can just all
Laura,
three of us
welcome
just
back
hold
on
on.
the
I gotta read AL Hell's valid. I've broken up with people with people sending me unfunny memes.
That's so critical. That's so.
It
I've
is,
never
though,
dated
like,
somebody who I
like-
didn't think was funny, and I don't know that I could.
Knowing what I know about you, Hell, that makes perfect sense, and I respect it. Oh Christ! It's not meme. It's not meme. It's you. Boo! Fucking boo! Fucking boo!
Just only loud and correct buzzer.
Anyway, thank you, Lily. That was a very nice compliment about my secret late night streams.
Yes.
Boo, tomato. This is curing my dishwashing shit, anxiety, and headache. Is it because you had to touch gross dishes? Because, like, that's so real. I have to say, invest in a thick pair of rubber kitchen gloves. It'll change your life. Even if you're literally just loading the dishwasher, I wear them anytime I have to do anything in the sink. Hotness can't make up for being unfunny. Literally.
So
and being
true.
funny makes you hotter.
So true. It's just a coincidence that I'm both, but
That's
you know.
why, like, that's why people like don't get confused. It's like, why are you attracted to Larry David? I'm like, he's funny. That's why
It's
women keep
literally-
dating Pete Davidson.
It's literally the Roger Rabbit. He makes me laugh.
Mhm.
Wait, what did you say?
It's literally the Roger Rabbit. The reason she's with him is because she says he makes me laugh.
I've
Oh,
never
that's so
seen that
true.
movie.
Well, somebody asks Jessica Rabbit, like, why are you with him? Because she's this, hot, sexy bombshell and he's, a cartoon rabbit. And she says, he makes me laugh. And, like, that's so real.
Yeah.
That's so random.
LMFAO Pete Davidson says Shearburger. I had to touch gross dishes on the job for about 6 hours. It's living. Oh, that sucks! Are you not allowed to wear thick gloves, or is it just like a personal decision to not even bother? In which case, I hope you're using the O'Keeffe's working lotion for your hands.
Shit, I should You know, I need to get some sort of fucking lotion because it's getting, it's getting cold and dry and shit, and like my hands are, right? My hands are not. They're not TV ready. Let me say.
Well, you may not need something as serious as O'Keeffe's, but I would suggest, moisturize.
She doesn't have any.
We have weird thin gloves. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, you should just invest in some for yourself.
The thick yellow gloves, aka Dexter's won't sell. Exactly, Chipper.
She doesn't have hands.
No?
Are you saying this as a fact, or are you saying this as a conspiracy theory?
Can't they be both?
I'm locked in if you need something more moisturizing for the lotion.
What is a conspiracy theory if not a fact that other people have yet to accept?
What's your favorite conspiracy
that is absolutely that is Yeah, Lily, that was a damage over time. Good work.
Thank you.
Fuck.
You guys still believe in the moon? See, that's what I'm talking about, Low Res. Welcome back.
Oh my God.
You will not get timed out for that one.
Oh man.
Get some lotion.
Ray.
Cortisone gel, AO Hell says. Chipper Doodles says, it's hard to find a conspiracy theory that's benign enough to enjoy. That's true. So many of them, like, if you peel back even one layer, it's like, ooh, they're talking about the Jews, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. It's just like so many conspiracy theories are just like, this is racism with extra steps.
Yeah, unfortunate. My favorite, which is not racism with extra steps, is that mountains are not real.
Todd Howard?
Oh my God.
Hello, Reglass Turf. Welcome to the fold, and hope you're enjoying a nice cup of milk.
Oh yeah, that's right. You two are milk brothers in arms.
Hell yeah. Reglass Turf is my hashtag milk brother in hashtag arms. +2. My favorite is the Denver airport. It's so silly.
Wait.
Is the bird government drone secretly offensive? Oh God, I hope not. What is the conspiracy theory about the Denver airport? I feel like I've actually heard it before.
Yeah, what is the Denver
yeah,
airport conspiracy theory?
You might some cereal and milk earlier for a snack. Great job. Prove mountains are real. Prove it. See, exactly.
Literally, I've been on hikes. I've been on hikes of mountains.
You misunderstand. The conspiracy theory is not that the mountains are not there. It's that they are not what you think they are. Mountains are actually giant petrified tree stumps from huge arboreal prehistoric.
Oh my God! So what if they are? Who cares?
I mean, they're not, but it's my favorite one because
let's pretend they were. How does that change things? How does that change our life?
These conspiracy theories I really enjoy because it's like, okay, to what end would this be fake?
Yeah,
like if the government is hiding this, why? Please explain to me to what end.
Yeah, like, what about like a conspiracy theory? At least conspiracy theories are just like, here's why the world's fucked up. And it just happens to be racism most of the time. This one is just like, no, nothing's fucked up about it. They're just like giant. Okay, so they're giant stumps. I'll say, cool, man, whatever. Doesn't affect me.
If it's a scam, where's the money? So true.
I
do, if we're talking about home to the Illuminati, is that related to the giant blue horse stick? Or is that like
motherfucker that got in trouble for stealing video essays?
Shut up. Sorry.
I want to say my favorite. The flat Earth theory is one of the ones where I was like, to what end? Like, if this is a conspiracy theory, explain to me why people would be lying about it. And so I looked into it to see what is their reasoning for why this is a secret. And the most common explanation is that flat Earth is being kept a secret by the government because if it were revealed that the Earth is flat and also therefore the center of the universe, something, it proves the Bible is literally true. And the governments don't want you to know.
Oh my God. Whatever. The Bible isn't even that good.
The thing that's confusing to me is these are the same people who also don't believe in climate change, and I'm like, wouldn't climate change be more of an issue if there's an ice wall around the planet holding in all the water? Like, if those melt, the water's
That's true. All the water's gone. Checkmate.
Big Iron Juliet. No, the guy who posted hole after faking his death was mentioned in that same video, and in fact, most of the video was about
What do
him.
you mean,
but no,
guy who
Illuminati
posted
is still
hole
up.
after faking his death?
I'm always doing this.
Your death was not faked. You are very clearly dead.
I've been getting really into laughing with my tongue out lately. I haven't really done
Yeah,
that before in my life.
A lot
It
of people
really-
in chat being like, "What are you talking about?" And Hemmybuns like, "James Lumberton, he did do that, Ectomama."
It really
yeah.
enhances the mirth factor.
Hold on.
Who logged in? Who is that? Who's here?
Oh,
I heard you.
Oh boy,
Hold on. Hey, Lila, what's up?
do it, do it, do it.
No,
No,
Lily,
no.
shut the fuck up. Lily.
Oh, please.
Lila, how's it going?
I'm leaving work early because I was retching into my mask.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
great. Oh, disgusting. Ugh.
Well, don't retch on into the microphone if you can help it. But I'm glad you're not retching anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come pick me up because I don't want to walk
Can you
the
come
40
get me? I
minutes
threw up at
home.
work.
Yeah.
Kind
yeah.
of.
Hey, Lila, you know what? Let me ask you what we've been discussing. What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Not one that you believe necessarily, just one that you're like,
No,
that's fun.
I-
That's fun. That's funny.
This is a very difficult question.
Mm-hmm. It made even more difficult by the nothing racist one. Because
Right.
a lot of conspiracy theories are just, I said earlier, racism with extra steps. So
Yeah.
Right. The only one that's racism with extra steps that I think is really funny is the Lizard Man one, but that's because
Absolutely.
David Icke had a breakdown on live TV declaring himself the Godhead, and then after that is when he started doing the Lizard Man thing.
What I love about the Lizard Man thing specifically is that David Icke gets accused of being anti-Semitic not just because of all the Holocaust and all, but because of the lizard thing, where he's like, lizards from our shape-shifting reptilians from inside the Hollow Earth are
And
controlling all the levels of government. But he goes out of his way
Wait,
to say,
Hollow Earth? They got another fucking Earth conspiracy?
generally people who believe in the reptilians believe they are inside the Hollow Earth. But
Or-
David Icke specifically, goes out of his way to say, the people claiming that I'm being anti-Semitic about the lizard people are character assassinating me because I'm not saying that the shape-shifting reptilians, like the Jews are shape-shifting reptilian people. These are completely separate things. I'm saying real shape-shifting lizards who are not Jewish, who are real lizards, are controlling all levels of government, blah, blah, blah.
I love that that's the part he has a problem with.
No, I
I
need to make
think that's
this worse.
fucking
I need to make
hysterical.
this worse. He says
Yeah.
that despite all of the times he has printed the Protocols of the Elders of Zion in his book.
Right, exactly.
Whoa! Oh
He
no!
is
Or like from The
absolutely
Matrix?
like he is on LOL. He is on the face of it anti-Semitic, but he's like, no, you guys, I'm talking about real lizards. Like these guys, if the lizards are Jewish, that's like unrelated.
Yeah, that's literally his.
let the
Absolutely
lizard
hysterical
people
hill to die.
celebrate Yom Kippur.
Right? Absolutely hysterical hill to die on.
On Rosh Hashanah, we celebrate the new year, which the lizard people will come from within the earth.
I'm just gonna ramble off. I think my favorite Bigfoot theory. Guys on a podcast where they were just reading self-published books about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that is that Bigfoot is an ancient psychic wizard who lives at the center of the earth using dark matter howls to power his chakra.
That is true, actually.
Yeah, that's just true.
Exactly, Wolfman. I'm not racist. I think all racists could be lizards. That's
Jesus.
David Icke's theory.
Well,
Hold on.
Look, I'm anti-Semitic, but the lizards are Jewish. Yeah, says David Icke.
Yeah, hold on.
Ectomama, I found a guy who believed in concrete earth. I don't know if he was racist.
Oh, I gotta read something from Vanguardian. Hi, Van, from like 5 minutes ago. My favorite thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
not only is it flat, but our world is like one big ice ball going full circle to being round again. Okay, instead of get
oh yeah, Snowball Earth.
I don't see color,
very
only
good.
scales. Shut up, Chipper.
I
Wait,
was laughing at the Rosh
me
Hashanah joke out
trying-
loud. Sorry.
Me trying to hit it off with the "Let's the Argonian maid."
Lol.
God,
She
I'm not
Burger,
racist. I think
Mothman-
all races could be lizards.
Yeah. Sheburger Mothman is not a racist thing, but it's also not a conspiracy theory. That's a cryptid. That's a whole other thing. I think.
Yeah.
The
Well,
conspiracy theory is
well.
like Bigfoot would count as a
Wait,
conspiracy
wait,
theory because they're like Bigfoot's
hold on.
real and the
What
government's
do you
hiding
mean?
it from us.
What do you mean? Well, Lila, what are you about to fuck us up with?
how much
Oh,
do
yeah,
you
I'm
guys
listening.
know about Indrid Cold?
What?
Indrid Cold.
Sounds
the
like a Jaeger name, so no.
he's the MIB who kept showing up to the guy who wrote the Mothman prophecies.
Oh no,
Because
lol. Was he
Mothman-
MIB or was he like Majestic 12?
The Notorious Mig.
We don't know. He might have also been an alien, and there are also theories that the Men in Black are a kind of fallen angel summoned by Aleister Crowley when he fucked up a ritual at Loch Ness.
Sure, yeah, I believe
Good
all of
God.
that.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, why not?
Mothman isn't a conspiracy theory, he's my friend. See, exactly.
The other theory about the MIBs is that they're time cops.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you're traveling anywhere in like the 19th or 20th century, a suit is correct.
You know what? Okay.
Oh my god. Hey, dude, could you read what Juliet has posted?
Not necessarily a conspiracy theory. Oh, I know about this. Not necessarily a conspiracy theory, and the Mormons deserve no W's, but Bigfoot secretly being Cain, immortal and wandering as his punishment
Hold
for
on.
killing Abel is really funny, but also sick. Let me clarify.
Hold
is
on.
not
Wait,
in
I
a-
got a raid. I have to address the
Okay,
raid.
yeah. Do your
No, I gotta
before we
do-
get
I
into
gotta
whether
do
or not
the spiel.
Cain is Bigfoot.
I got it. Yeah, no. Hi, folks. Hi, everyone from Captain Coco Charms stream. Welcome in. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Ashley Miami, former Under Baroness part-time mech pilot, stuck on a space station. I'm playing Enter the Gungeon with my friends Doom, Lily, and Lila are hanging out. We've been talking about conspiracy theories and our favorite funny ones for the past like 15-20 minutes now. And we just got into like talking about Mormon ones right now, and we talked about how conspiracy theories, like 90% of them are just extra racism. But yeah, welcome in. Hi, how was your
I
stream?
remembered one that's not racist.
Okay, please, Lila,
yeah.
please tell the theory
Before
for
I
the
get-
Raiders here.
The moon isn't real. The moon isn't real.
But
The moon
okay,
isn't real.
literally the thing that Lo quoted before is y'all still believe in the moon.
No. There is a celestial object hanging above us. It is an orgone energy harvesting satellite built by the Soviets.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
any
you know what?
records of the
Okay,
moon-
all right, keep talking.
Any records of the moon in history before that, like the moon was replaced by the satellite, or those people were all lying? What was going on with that?
The moon was built by the Atlanteans, and then
Okay, I was actually
modified
just reading
by,
about Atlantis last week, so this is very copacetic with
and
what
then
I've been getting.
modified
Jesus.
by the Soviets, because when the Soviets landed on the moon, which they didn't tell anyone about, they
Sure,
started
mhm.
discovering that it was hollow,
Sure. We love hollow geological objects.
and then they sent more missions to the moon, and they found out that the moon is a hollow superstructure designed to harvest human joy and suffering and compound it into energy batteries. And
Sure.
That's the long
Yeah,
and the short of
sure.
it. Yeah.
That's why that's really where the word lunatic comes from, and that's why you act crazy on a full moon. It's because it needs to suck up your energy. I'm right there with
Yeah.
you. I'll incorporate this into my belief system.
God.
Indy also is correct. The moon isn't real. It was put there by the Allegans to hold the elder primal Bahamut. Duh.
Oh my
Hashtag
Thank you.
God.
But I've been saying this, and no one believes me.
Oh God. Oh, hold on.
So-
Van's saying we need to watch Spirit Science on stream so I can hear the screams.
Interesting. Not something I've heard of, but I'm sure
Yeah,
it's been
no. Oh my God.
What? Like Reiki?
What?
I feel like it's probably some kind of like mini documentary series on history, the History
Oh.
Channel that's all about all kinds of crazy bullshit, as the History Channel is wont to be these days.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Hitler and aliens. That's what's on the sci-fi. That's what's
Yeah.
on the History Channel. I
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
said Sci-Fi Channel because those are the
Right.
same in my head.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
understandable.
They kind of are, yeah, they kind of are these days. So to briefly go back to Bigfoot and the Mormon Church, there is a misconception based on hashtag memes that the Mormon Church believes that Bigfoot is A, real, and B, is actually Cain, still alive, and his Bigfoot state is the curse that God put on him. The mark of Cain is that he is
Right.
Bigfoot.
The mark
Um,
of Cain, and every wound dealt him is returned sevenfold. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, which is why you can't find a Bigfoot, right?
Yeah.
So this is not an official Mormon belief, nor is it a mainstream cult.
Hold on. You are disappearing into your microphone again.
Uh-oh.
No, you're back. All right.
This is not an official Mormon belief, nor is it a mainstream folk Mormon belief. If you ask the average Mormon, they'd be like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. That said,
It'd be like Mormon Jesus.
It was written basically in the origin of it is I want to say it was a letter written by one of the original elders about a carriage trip that he was taking or something along those lines, where he claims to have met Bigfoot and like have confirmed in some way or other that this was in fact Cain. And there is a non-zero amount of Mormons who believe, obviously, that this is true because everything any elder says is, of course, 100% factual.
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you go.
naturally.
Would you
yeah.
like to hear a Bigfoot theory that I personally believe?
Sure.
Yeah, no, please.
Bigfoot is a woodwose.
Is a what?
And that is, go on.
Okay. A woodwose. It's an old kind of European fairy, I guess we'll say. The woodwose is an archetype that shows up in a lot of things. It's equivalent to, say, the mountain ogre, except for the forest. It's... Boy.
It's like, I played Shin Megami Tensei, and I've not heard of this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not in Persona, so it's not.
Have you ever seen those decorations of what they call the Green Man?
Can't say I have.
Like
or
Always
maybe not
Sunny?
by that name.
It's a human face, heavily bearded, and the beard gives way to leaves in traditional depictions.
Oh, like a Leshy.
Radagast.
Yes, like a leshy. The woodwose is a leshy is an example of a woodwose,
Fascinating.
and the woodwose is the hairy wild man of the forest. It is a recurring theme in human mythology because mytho-historically and anthropologically, I guess, you could say that humans tell a lot of stories about the mysterious people who live just over in the mountains, who you have to respect and are usually quite strong and warrior-like. This is where we get things like, again, Oni, ogres, trolls, Jotun, all that good stuff. And so it's not that far of a hop, skip, and a jump, mytho-historically speaking, for me to say that Bigfoot is a manifestation of the woodwose cobbled together out of Native American occurrences of that myth and European occurrences of that myth being syncretized.
Sure.
Because good God,
see
there
why
are
not.
so many Bigfoot stories where they're like, well, yeah, it's an Indian corpse, what raised from the dead to haunt the white man. And you go, oh, Jesus, man, I don't want to hear about this.
I don't like that at all.
No, I wanted to hear about a funny ape.
Yeah. I will say, Wolfman, I did think about that the whole time I was talking about Cain being a Bigfoot. Cain is actually a vampire. I don't know if you guys have heard about the Masquerade.
I've
Yeah.
heard about this.
No, yeah, Cain was so cursed by God and marked, and for every wound he has dealt, a sevenfold that wound will be delivered. And his brood are the antediluvians who still slumber yet in torpor, but when they rise, Gehenna shall begin, and they shall feast upon their lessers.
You're really like
Always
getting
saying
into
this.
this.
I'm always saying this. Wow,
Yeah, Lila, you're literally sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Lila, you're literally sick, like, right now.
Yeah,
Not
but
so.
also I've
There's
been reading
a-
World...
She's better now.
There's a
I've
Shin
been-
Megami Tensei game about Cain and Abel's legacy.
I've
It's the
been
most
reading...
anime one. Sorry.
It's okay. I've been reading World of Darkness since I was like 4, which I shouldn't have been.
Hey, right on. I was just telling Indy literally last week that I never played any World of Darkness games just because I didn't know anybody who was doing it. Obviously, I was a D&D kid, as most people were. But I can fully see an alternate timeline where we had played Vampire the Masquerade instead, or even Werewolf the Apocalypse, and that would have become my whole personality to this day, absolutely.
Werewolf the Apocalypse is a wonderfully metal game that told me I should have died in the crib, so I have, like, beef with it.
Same.
Hey,
Crazy.
I do.
Can I read Ectomama's message here real quick?
Yes, and then that's like I do want to read what Lo said earlier because it happened like they sent it right when Count Kogachan was rated. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we'll have to go back.
Yeah.
Ectomama said, just went to check out the Spirit Science YouTube channel. Scrolled a little. There's a video called, quote, what exactly is the crown chakra?
You destroyed your crown chakra. It's over. You're not going to make it.
Clown chakra dude. Okay, yeah. What did Lo say? I did not see it.
My favorite conspiracy theory is that John Wilkes Booth survived after the Lincoln assassination and moved to Granbury, Texas, because if it's true, then the guy that is accused of being John Wilkes Booth dated one of my great-grandmothers.
Yo, you carry the cursed bloodline, Laura.
Yo, congrats!
This is what the manga Billy Bat is about, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was talking about the show Touched by an Angel to Indy recently. And it was a show that I remember watching a fair amount as a kid just because it was like on TV. I don't remember really anything about it besides a few of the characters. But I do remember the only episode I remember really much about at all is an episode that I want to say was about John Wilkes Booth. And I haven't looked it up because I want to watch the episode anew and see whether I was right or wrong. So if anybody looks it up, don't tell me if I'm correct or incorrect. But in my memory, what happens is it follows John Wilkes Booth after he shoots Lincoln, and he's like hiding in a barn that's on fire, like his leg is broken or something. And the Angel of Death is there, and the Angel of Death, the other angels hate him because he keeps trying to like take, again, I could be misremembering this, but he keeps trying to like take people, and the other angels are like, no, you have to let me make sure he's saved first, dickhead. And so there's the Angel of Death, trying to take John Wilkes Booth because he's dying in the fire or whatever. And the other angels are like, John Wilkes Booth, repent, accept Jesus into your heart, quick, before it's too late. That show was crazy. That's all.
I just remember it being a daytime drama I always skipped on my way to Cartoon Network.
I could be, like I said, that's the only episode I remember much about. I could be misremembering most of it, but my memory of what did it is like, it's so clear, even if it's wrong.
I think you're right because it was on ABC Family, and at the time that was running, that channel was still owned by Focus on the Family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fuck those people. Anyway.
Yeah, Focus on the Family. I used to Focus on the Family had several magazines, and my mother used to pay for me to get their girls.
What is Focus on the Family?
Oh, it's like a notorious Christian hate group.
Oh, great!
Wait, no, I gotta interject. I'm sorry, I gotta interject on this. I remember this now because when I worked doing support from a company that worked for Microsoft, I had to help some fucking guy who was really fucking rude to me. And when I looked up what small business he worked for, it was for Focus on the Family. And I thought, oh man, I want to risk everything right now and delete his account.
That's not a small business.
Yeah.
No. Focus on the Family is a huge mega conglomerate.
Yeah, hold on. Hi, Crunkle. I am playing Gungeon, but trust me, that is the third most important thing happening on this stream right now.
I was going to start talking about World of Darkness.
Oh,
so,
boy.
On the Family had a magazine that was their like young girls magazine called, I want to say it was, I don't know how it's pronounced, it was BRIO, probably still exists, Brio, and my mother paid for me to have a subscription for many, many years, and I never really read it except for the like letters to the editor section. I was much more focused on reading my subscription to, say it with me, Mad Magazine. And
oh, hell yeah.
I remember very clearly right around the time when I was going through my big gay panic, I remember there was a letters to the editor section that was about, somebody had written a letter about either being gay or witchcraft. I genuinely don't remember which. But the answer was the
same thing to Focus on the Family.
The answer was so like, this shit is from the devil, and I get that you're hashtag confused. People didn't use hashtags back then, but like, if you keep going down this path, salvation is never out of reach, but you can make it harder to receive, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I don't think I want to read this magazine anymore.
See, around that time, I was getting Dragon Magazine.
The magazines I read, Brio was one that my mom paid for. I didn't do it, of my own volition.
Right.
And I read a lot of, so I read Time Magazine because my mother had a subscription to that. I read Game Pro and Game Informer. We had subscriptions to both. I had a subscription to Shonen Jump. I had a subscription to Mad Magazine. And I had a subscription to Charmed Magazine for as long as it existed.
Oh god, I had a subscription to fucking Ranger Rick. Does anyone know what that is? Or
I've heard the name. I've heard the name.
Yeah, the name sounds definitely familiar.
Okay, it was, I think it was like National Geographic's Kid imprint.
Oh, dang.
So it was a nature magazine, and it had a bunch of cartoon animals in like forest ranger gear as the characters for the magazine.
I vaguely
Wow.
remember this.
I'm thinking right now, and I need to sit up because like I remember like the big magazine that I was always get a subscription for, and I think it's gonna say a lot about me as a person right now. Was the magazine Zillions?
I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
What is that?
It is it would literally was the magazine Consumer Reports, but for kids.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
That's actually sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it was
wow.
like, here's the thing though with it. It's like, to me though, it was like, it was meant to be like, it was a magazine, be like, oh, here's new toys. Oh, it's bullshit actually, or this one's really cool, or whatever.
Oh, Wired magazine. I also read Wired magazine.
Yeah. Well, the thing is though, it's like, yeah, I really liked it, but to me, it was just like, oh, here's this cool shit in this that I'm never going to get because our family does not have a lot of money. But they had a thing where it's like, essentially, okay, you could write in like to it, and they had like a thing where it's like they would pick like 100 kids to be on like the Z team, which basically means that like they will send you like free toys during the year, and you tell them about it, and then like they put that in
shit.
their reviews, and it's like,
That would be
to me,
sick.
yeah, but it's like it's just like, okay, well, this is just unpaid labor for this magazine here for
Well,
this,
true.
you know.
But that's how they get real reviews from real hashtag.
But yeah, but then it's like, oh, you get free toys. But
yeah.
I mean,
I did
that's
not-
the paid that right there.
yeah, I did not make the Z team. I made the Q team, which is 1,000 kids every year, where it's like occasionally they'll send you a survey to fill out, and they might publish you in the magazine.
Oh, boo.
So this is around the so. What they did is they sent a thing out, and they were like, "Oh, what do you think of Pogs?" Because this is around the time Pogs were popular.
Oh, geez.
And I said to like, "Oh yeah, no, I think they're really cool. You could do this sort of thing." And what they fucking did is they didn't publish that article for like a year, so Pogs went out of style. So I looked like some dumbass who still like Pogs
you
in the
got-
article about how Pogs aren't popular anymore.
That fucking
They
fleece.
fucking slandered me. They fucking misrepresented me.
This is really funny to me.
And now you look like a fool.
I
My
look like
hilarious,
a fucking dumbass. And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? That is an instance of where my real name was published in a magazine, and I think I'm about ready to make that my dead name now.
Specifically because of this, not because of anything else.
Because of this one thing that happened in like 1994.
Damn, brutal.
Oh, I wasn't conscious yet.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people weren't. Catch up. Sorry, that was mean, Lila. That was
Damn.
mean. That was mean.
My-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's like,
My hilarious interacting with a magazine experience is so GamePro, who most of you probably do not know, is to credit for the term pro tip. They used to put pro tip :
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Oh yeah,
an actual
absolutely.
tip underneath photos in their articles.
Yeah.
So they had a fan art section where almost all their editors were like under under fake handles, and they had like
Yeah.
comic book style portraits, right?
Mhm.
And people would send in fan art of like their favorite editor,
Of their OCs,
and
yeah.
they would publish their particular pieces of fan art of these editors. And I sent in a piece of fan art I had drawn that was the editor Bro Buzz in Tidus's Final Fantasy X outfit, which I don't know why I chose him because I hated that game. But I don't know, I thought the outfit was sick, I guess. It was not a very good drawing because, I was a baby child, but I mean, it would be bad even now, but it would have been worse then. And so I do this drawing with like a little fuck ass letter that says like, I love your magazine. I'm 13 years old, whatever. And I put it in an envelope with a single stamp, and I put the envelope in the mailbox. What happened afterwards will probably explain why they were like, maybe we won't even open this letter, much less publish anything inside of it. I opened the mailbox the next day, all excited to see that my letter had been taken, except it had not. It was there with our mail still, and the mail carrier had written "needs more stamps" on it. And I'm a kid, I don't really understand. I've never sent a piece of mail by myself before. I don't really understand what this is. So I put another stamp on it, next to the first stamp. And I put it in the box again. And then the next day, same thing happens. I open up the mail. Our mail is there, including my letter, which hasn't been taken yet. And the mail carrier, underneath where they wrote "need more stamps," wrote "needs 34 cents more postage." I had been using 3-cent stamps that my mother had, and I did not
my
realize
God.
that stamps had
Oh.
value. I thought a stamp was a stamp. And
Oh
I did not want
my
to ask her for a stamp because I didn't want to look like an idiot who didn't understand the postal system. So what I did is I used,
Even though you were.
of course, I used a following, I put on like 30 stamps, 33-cent stamps, covering the entire envelope.
Oh my
Almost the only parts
God.
that were left were the return address and the to address.
Oh
and
my
the,
God, dude.
The mail carrier. The mail carrier did, of course, take it because I did.
You had enough postage. You had enough postage on it.
Yeah, crazy that nothing else ever came of that. I can hear it.
Jesus Christ.
So another fun tidbit about that is that the envelope was one that I had made myself by taping together a piece of paper in the shape of an envelope, specifically because I wanted to be able to print specific art on it so that there would be art on the outside. They could see that I was a hashtag gamer. And my favorite game, not just at the time, but to this day, my whole life, is the video game Chrono Trigger. So I printed the in-menu character portraits of my favorite characters, Luca and Magus. And that it was just they were on the outside of the envelope. I made sure they were not covered by the 40 cents of 3-cent stamps.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it was the kind of thing where they get that envelope and they're like, there's probably anthrax in here. Maybe we'll just throw it away.
Oh, sick!
Girls, it looked like
Great
fucking
noise,
Silent
come
Hill
on the
out
radio!
here.
I, to my knowledge, never sent in anything to a magazine before or since.
Wait.
I did not get to share my favorite conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah, please do. Please do, Lily.
So there are these tribes, right, that have been like doing warfare on each other for like a millennia, right? And so the reason they've been doing this is because deep in the forests of Namibia, there's a special cherry.
Oh, no, she's literally telling the story of the Gorilla Flow video right now.
It's been 2 hours. Tell them about Gorilla Flow.
No,
Actually,
I think people should just watch the video for themselves. And
I was gonna say, what do I have to do to get you to play the video?
I would cut. I am not going to play the video on this. Okay, Lily, did you watch the actual video? Or did you just listen to?
I haven't yet. I have not been able to yet.
Because here's my one thing about playing that video is because of the very weird racism is the only reason why I'm leery about playing it on Twitch.
Find it for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, Twitch would love that.
I don't yes, Twitch at large, but also I don't know if I want bring that energy in. If it wasn't,
I thought she was gonna start telling the story of the spider people from Madam Web.
God,
that would have been good. That would have been great.
Oh wait, also, Lila, did you say before that it's Silent Hill where you're at right now? Lila?
Oh, yep. She got taken into the other world. That's crazy.
Oh wow, she's gone. All right.
Loot.
I'm glad she was here. Bye, Lila.
Bye, Lila.
Hey, listen, I'm about to shoot this guy's dog.
Low-res.
It's Skyrim.
I have to.
Mama.
My vampire powers kicked in. I have to find someone to suck on. And this dog is awake.
Low-res, it's been pointed out that you're going to be in the next Assassin's Creed.
The dog's name is Vigilance, and he survived a sneak attack bow attack.
On account of the John Wilkes Booth thing.
Vigilance doesn't fuck around.
I subscribe to Popular Science because I love Mythbusters so much. I enjoyed reading about science beyond my comprehension. Yeah. That was me, honestly, reading Time magazine as a teenager. I was like, I don't understand anything about geopolitics. I don't know where these countries are, but okay.
How do these dogs have so much health, and why does nobody go to sleep at 3 in the morning in these cities? The horses know I'm a vampire, and they hate it.
Won't stop bringing it up.
Lily's always talking about sucking stuff. Come on.
Was it Ectomama? Whoever was talking about the concave Earth theory and was like, I don't understand how it works. I actually was reading about concave Earth. I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a ton of sense, but the idea is it's a variation on Hollow Earth theory, but we live inside the Hollow Earth, basically, and so there is an internal sun. And the way that the sky looks, it's did you ever see the end of Interstellar? Not the part with the
Here we-
mirrors,
here
but
we
the part with
fucking
the
go.
tube.
All right,
the part
yeah.
where there's the tube with all the crops and there's the house in there. It's like that, but on a way huger scale. I keep mishearing concrete earth. That's concrete, baby.
That's
Sitting here eating
cement.
my
That's
shat gummies and
concrete.
nodding. So, I do not normally talk about the video game I'm playing when there's other things going on, but I do want to point out I'm on a planet with huge mountains, and I've been stuck in the middle of this big ravine for like.
And they're just stumps, right?
They are stuck, of course.
Shut up!
I've been stuck in this ravine with these giant petrified ancient trees for like 30 minutes because it's sheer walls and I don't have enough jetpack power to get up. And I could call my ship, but it's a matter of principle.
Yeah, exactly. You know, why would you ever do anything that makes sense?
Exactly. Planet Big Natural, so true.
Fuck! Alright, yeah, I gotta do the trick shot game now.
Hell yeah. Are there any conspiracy theories that you ever unironically believed? When you were like, let's say at least 16 years old. So like your brain was still, you know, you were still kind of an idiot.
So that
That's,
that eliminates Santa Claus.
Yeah, tooth fairy, all that kind of stuff. That doesn't count.
All right, I got all 4.
Yeah, low res also. Santa Claus.
Hey, there's Santa Claus.
Hey,
There's Santa Claus.
Everyone look up how to draw a Santa Claus.
Play it on stream right now, coward.
I'm playing Enter the Gungeon.
We're busy.
I'm fucking... this is literally a training stream. I have a race in a couple of weeks. I have not been training. This is not a couch to 5. This is not a couch to 5K. Or if it is, I'm doing
You
a bad
won last
job.
time.
I know, but Ember has been
rest on
playing
your
and
roll.
sending me.
Has Ember been playing?
Yes, Amber has been privately sending me like screen caps of her finishing the game, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in fucking trouble.
Ember is the color of our energy.
That is not how the song goes.
Time is not a one-way street. That's all I know from that.
I've never heard whatever this is. Juliet
I
says
only
no
know
because
that
I was
bit
a
from Eric
natural
Andre.
skeptic.
And my
Juliet
friends,
says no because I was a natural skeptic and my friends were terrible at pitching ideas.
I
You know?
love
That's probably
shifting
good.
the blame onto your friends, Juliet. I legitimately love that. They're like,
My friends
yeah, my
are not
friends weren't so
smart enough.
fucking shitty. If they weren't personality less like dumbasses, maybe I would have believed in Bigfoot.
My friends were not. Yeah, my friends were not convincing enough to convince me of any conspiracy.
Maybe
theories.
if my friends
Ectomama
had
says-
some natural charisma, maybe I
I
could
thought you were
have
going to say your friends had some naturals.
If my friends had better tits, maybe I'd believe the shit they said. Ectomama says if I go back to that time, I go to my chanter phase, and I don't want that. You know what? Fair enough. Leave the past. in the
Yeah,
past.
no, we don't need to talk about that. Yeah.
I do. Tell us more.
No,
No, we're moving on.
no.
These are the same friends I dropped for being shitty people, so yes, it's on them. Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
us.
Remember, folks, like it is perfectly fine to blame other people
If they
for
suck.
shitty times in your life. Yeah,
Yeah, cut people off, man. Who cares?
yeah. Who gives a fuck? You know, once again, if it sucks, hit the bricks. That counts for relationships as well.
Exactly. Indy, I have bad news.
You're not gonna get rid of her.
I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I don't, just so we're all clear.
Oh yeah. You're just like, I love my girlfriend. Shut up.
Yo,
what of it?
we got skooma.
What do you mean skooma?
It's like a liquid heroin.
Hey, I got the fucking railgun, by the way.
Are you underwater?
It's not already a liquid. It's drinkable heroin. Let me clarify that. And I guess heroin is also technically drinkable, but like you don't want to put that in your mouth.
Yeah. Why are you specifying that it's drinkable?
Well, you can drink anything once, and you know it's a liquid, which means it's by definition drinkable. It's just like,
Can
you know,
Yeah.
drink lava?
Yeah, once.
I am going to disagree with that because I
Well-
feel like in order to drink something, right? In order to say that you have drunk something, it's got to go all the way down your throat, right?
Well, I mean, your throat will be disintegrated by the process, but it's making its way down there.
I think it would burn up the shit before I get there.
I think that's part of the drinking process.
That's how alcohol works, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it works.
Your throat shortens because it burns up. Yeah, see, exactly.
Oh, good.
Shaking
I
your
just,
head.
I just got the gun soul, which means that if I die, I get reincarnated as a ghost with like 2 health, and I have to run all the way back to my body to get all my guns back.
Oh well, it's better than nothing, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. This is like the horrible like realization that what
What was that?
fuck was that?
I was tunneling my way up through a mountain and I like fell out. That's all.
And did you shriek?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah, I
anyone
did
else
not
just
mean
hear?
demonstrated again. You fuck.
Did anyone else just hear a single angelic note?
No, I heard a blood-curdling shriek. Fucking bitch.
Damn. Why did I say damn?
Yeah, why'd you say it like that?
And you're asking this.
It sure is almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Don't stop. Don't
No,
stop,
no,
Julie.
I'm going. Like I'm going. I'm on chamber 4 out of 5.
She's going. Yes, she's going. She's going to the.
Don't sing. It's the don't Ogu sign, but it says don't sing.
Hey, Doom, it's not your stream, all right? Lily, don't sing.
I saw that coming a mile away. Hardware store.
Thank you. You
Did
understand.
you guys know that Weird Al has never performed that song live and has said that he won't?
I can imagine.
Story over. Next topic.
I appreciate like I was talking about this before we went live, Doom, and like I appreciate when you like specify I am done with my story now.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Insert that picture I have of me saying I am super funny, thanks.
Which I have used, honestly, but I need to like edit it so that like it's me in the picture.
Yeah, Spoop has a version that she edited it like by handwriting over it, and it obviously looks really shitty, but that's part of the joke.
I'm gonna take that, and I'm just gonna Photoshop in my pink hair and crown into it.
Perfect.
Over your picture.
Trooper Doodle says, I once crossed paths with Weird Al on a beach in Maui without realizing it till a bit later. I'm sure he was a very pleasant man, or you did not interact with him necessarily. But yeah, Weird Al is like, that's a dude right there. Like that's
that is yeah, no. Weird Al, I feel like is a guy that everybody respects without question.
I mean, except people who suck, but who cares what they think?
Well,
My dad met Dave Grohl on a beach. What is it about beaches? Who's the most famous person you have ever spoken
Your
to
dad
directly?
fucked Dave Grohl.
God, the most famous person like I've ever
you've ever spoken to directly.
Me.
Okay, I am not going to say who it is. It's just because, you know, out of respect for kayfabe, but like, I literally have been friends with someone who ended up being a WWE wrestler.
Hell yeah, I knew.
We met on a message board in 2003, and
that's the long lasting.
Oh, I think I heard about this. I think you told me this.
Yes.
Weird Al played at my partner's college, and they said it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Weird Al shows are great. I've been to 2, and he puts on a good show.
He's coming to my city relatively soon, I think. I hope I didn't miss it.
You should go. He puts on a good show.
My dad should have fucked Dave Grohl. It would have made him
That
cool.
would have made him cool.
My dad probably has fucked Dave Grohl.
That's true.
It makes me so mad to know that my dad is like approaching 80 and he's like more active and like having more sex and eating better food than I ever will.
Well, consider it aspirational. What's stopping you?
Not being
I don't think
born
I've ever
in,
met-
not being born in the 50s.
I've never met any particularly famous people. 2-bit mech pilots who punched A-listers on live TV don't count. Ashley, that's a dig at you.
First of all, it was a headbutt. Second of all, we're not fucking talking about that.
You're right. We're not talking about that. Let's talk about me.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
sure.
Yeah, you streamed for like 8 hours today, but let's talk about you more.
Let's talk about me.
What's your answer? Who's the most famous person you've ever spoken to?
Oh, the
directly?
spiders. I
Yeah,
do not
Lily, who is the
remember.
most famous person you've spoken to?
The people that used to cyberbully me are now like wildly successful streamers, like all of them.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, it really fucking sucks. I just hear about them literally every day.
Bummer. I don't know if I've ever actually met anyone famous or knew anyone that became famous. My dad also met Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan sucks now. That's so true.
Hulk,
I have a hilarious...
I would
What?
venture to say Hulk Hogan has always sucked, but continue.
Yeah, I'm true. I have a hilarious story that I don't know. I assuming don't know whether it's true, but was told that Clint Eastwood was caught me as a toddler pissing on some plants or something. That was at least what was told to me.
That's.
Don says I've met some quote-unquote famous people, but they're all kind of niche, so not a lot of people probably know them. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm sure you've met, like, you know, people like Indy would be like, "You've met who?" But like, I wouldn't be like, "I don't know who that is."
That's why we're phrasing it as like most famous you can think of. You know.
Jim, I've actually met Devin Townsend.
I've met Oprah, so beat that.
Excuse me?
Oprah's not fucking bald, so.
Oh fuck!
You don't know that.
Fuck! I died. I died. Okay. Well, I'm a ghost now with only
well, don't
one
you have a
heart.
ghost? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oprah.
I have to redo all the levels to get all the rooms to get back to my body. So.
Oh, you said all the and I was like, are you fucking serious?
Dude.
I know one of my friends is half the reason Chris Nioc/Curb Offer can never find a job anymore. I don't know who this is.
Oh, based.
Hi, Sierra.
I have somewhere of me and the creator of Katamari. He is not sorry. He put all his joy into the game.
I do have a picture of me and Devin Townsend. I'm realizing actually. I gotta go find that. Some random guy is in it. I don't know why.
The random
Like,
guys
I'm hanging
Devin
out. This is awesome. I met Devin Townsend. I'm hanging out with two goth bitches. I was one of the hot goth bitches, apparently.
I think the most famous person that I have a photo with is either Maria Bamford or Mike Birbiglia, but I, as a rule, don't take photos, so these are photos that other people insisted on me being in. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you died again.
Yeah, all right. I'm
That sucks.
going to. Yeah, I'm at 2.5 hours. I'm going to do one more run, and then I'm probably going to pack it in for the evening.
No.
Oh, that is really sick, Don. I've met and talked with the author of The Last Unicorn a few times. He's such a sweet old man. I bet he is.
Yeah. Oh,
I bet he's just fucking delightful.
hey, Moss. What's up? Glad to see you here.
Hello, Mossrot. Who's the most famous person you've ever spoken to directly?
My only tangential relation to a famous person was my dad was picked up off the street to be an extra in a martial arts movie. Can't remember who the lead was in particular. That's kinda cool.
That's still...
Yeah.
Doom, I meant to mention this to you. I want you to imagine Oprah, but with the Devin Townsend skullet from Strapping Young Lad.
Oh, God. What a look.
Yeah. How goes the Gungeon? Moss, like I said to someone earlier, playing Gungeon is the third most important thing that's happening here. You missed maybe 40 minutes of talking about conspiracy theories and which ones were our favorites.
You told me delightful stories about being at the recording for the Last Unicorn movie about meeting all the actors. Hell yeah. Das letzte Einhorn.
I went Frankfurt.
Probably. Oh shit! Mossrot has met Willem Dafoe. Nothing exciting, but he stopped at a hotel I worked at in a national park. That's sick. I hope he didn't. I hope he wasn't terrible.
Yeah,
you know, every story I've ever met from anyone who met Bruce Willis was like, "Fuck that guy."
People who work in the hotel industry always have several stories about meeting famous people.
Oh, for sure.
When I was younger, I definitely had a friend who worked at a hotel who she met DMX several times because he would always check into the same hotel.
Did he?
I know lots of people who have met DMX. Damn. Yeah. I know a lot of people who have met Tech Nine because he's a Kansas City local, and I'm from the Kansas City
really?
area. Yeah, I don't know that he lives there. That's where he's from.
I was just I thought Tech Nine was a San Francisco guy. I thought he was a Bay Area guy.
No, he's from the Kansas City area, so he comes back there to film a lot of his music videos and stuff.
I see. I have a copy of Mario 3D World signed by Charles Martinet at a con. Does that count? You met him.
I mean, yeah, if you met him and spoke to him, yeah, that
counts. That counts.
Yeah. Meet and greets count. It's just not only organic. I met Oprah at her show. I didn't just run into her on the street.
Another you made me remember that Sierra actually is Brandon DiCamillo actually. As in
that again?
He was Bam Margera's best friend. The actual funny guy in the CKY movies. He was at a fucking Comic-Con I went to, and he had like a booth, and it had like a bunch of like movies on it. I'm just like, and no one was going to his booth, so I went up to him with my friends. I was like, "Hey, why does your banner say you were in the movie The Wrestler?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, no, I worked as like a key grip on that, like, you know, in my spare time. It was no big deal." Oh,
well.
but he like was just fucking chilling and talking with us for like 10 minutes about the con and like video games and shit like that. Like he was like there, but he was like, no one gives a fuck about me. That's fine. I think it's funny that I'm here.
Yeah, that is
He
fun.
had he literally had like he had a table at a con as a bit, essentially.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's funny.
Yeah, no, he was great, and I do have a photo of him with me and two of my friends. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the only
Alright.
good celebrity photo I've ever taken,
A
honestly.
few more here. Mossrot says Matthew Gray Gubler has family near here, so sometimes there will be sightings of him in like a corner grocery store of a town of 7,000 people. Who is Matthew Gray?
He was
Gubler?
the twink on Criminal Minds.
I love identifying him as the twink. That's great.
Yeah,
Not sure I watched, but I
always
believe
thought-
this person is.
I always thought he was really cute.
Ashley is correct. That was Lily. Let's see. Peter
Ashley
Mayhew.
now.
Brent,
No,
this
you're
was
not.
Chewbacca.
No, you are
He's
not. You were
advertising
literally
me.
impersonating me on Blue Sky yesterday. You are not me.
Peter Mayhew.
They forgot that
Chewbacca
I'm
used to
her.
Shut
used to get
up.
printing done at my parents' print shop when he lived in Granbury before he moved to Boyd, and I not only got to meet him and talk to him several times, I have a negative of one of his business cards. Yo, that's sick!
Wait, who is this?
Peter Mayhew, the guy who played Chewbacca.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. DMX should have started a personal mailing service where he personally delivers packages called X Go and Give It To You. Mm-hmm.
I'm playing Gungeon. I'm sorry. I'm
My
not gonna
favorite
say-
relic of DMX, may he rest in peace, was the website isdmxinjail.com. That had a live update. You guys could you probably hear Indy laughing. That if you checked would have a live update of whether or not DMX was currently in jail at that time. Because he was in jail a lot.
Mhm.
Why was he in jail?
For committing crimes, Lily.
I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that.
That reminds me of CaliforniaFire.com. I love websites that are like single purpose like this. They're all very good.
Hold on. Hey, Lila did update in Green Room a couple minutes ago. Hi, I'm so sorry. My phone killed itself at 15%. Got to throw up in front of
RIP.
got to throw up in front of a coyote. Live and
Hell yeah.
home.
Good to know.
Lila, if you are watching and you're listening, please get some rest and please feel better.
And hydrate.
Please hydrate. Yeah. You're throwing up, that means that you are losing fluids. Please drink some water.
Special moment share with the coyote, so true. And then
Yeah.
when it eats your vomit, that's part of the cycle of nature, man.
Disgusting.
So,
Uh,
does anybody have any favorite Web 1.0 to 1.5 era websites that no longer
Oh.
exist that were single purpose, like the original Crouton.com?
I was
This is
going
not
to say
my answer.
.net, baby.
Yeah, which was just a PNG of a crouton. That was all. My favorite was the original uvebull.com, which is now owned by Uvebull, but was not at the time. And it was just in the top left corner, black on white, Times New Roman font, italicized. Please stop making movies. That was my favorite.
Dawn, I did drink water, by the way, for that hydrate. So both of y'all, you've been talking a lot. Please drink some water.
I've drinking all the water on my desk.
There you go.
Well,
I
please
just did
go
a big
get
ol'
some more, Lilith.
I don't want to get up.
Zombo.com, which actually got updated to work recently, even with Flash Dead.
I was going
right?
to say ZomboCom. I can't have shit.
Yeah, Zombocom. Hi,
So
hey,
right-
hey, Lila. Please.
Hey, welcome back, Lila. Glad you're alive.
Hi.
Yeah, please.
And you had a nice nature moment with a coyote.
I did. I'm so sorry I missed Lily's favorite conspiracy theory.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it was so in the forest of Namibia.
Yeah, shut up, Lily.
Oh, wait, are we talking about Gorilla Flow?
Yes. Wait, hold on, Lila.
Lila.
Do you know Gorilla Flow?
I listen to the Hot Dog Boys.
Okay, yeah, she does know about 1-800. It's so fucking.
I'm so glad you told me about them, Ashley. I'm gonna need you to send me like your your favorite 1-900 hot dog episodes.
The Bloodsport episode. The Bloodsport
It's
episode.
Bloodsport, baby.
It's Bloodsport. It's Bloodsport.
Weren't we gonna watch that?
Yeah, we are overdue for watching Bloodsport, Lily. We'll figure that out. Moss, thank you
Before
for.
or after Attack of the Clones.
I'm going to kill you.
I knew that was coming.
Moss, thank you for clipping. Why was he in jail for committing crimes?
Thanks, Muskrat.
I will be putting that on the Blue Sky later.
Did y'all know that for a long time gorillas were considered a cryptid?
Really?
No,
Yeah.
but that actually does not surprise me. People used to be really stupid.
Well, also because gorillas
do you mean
are
used
fucking
to?
hard to find. First of all, apes only talk to anarchists, otherwise people would make them work. So that's
Exactly.
number one. Okay, I'm the only one who's read Illuminatus. I see.
Oh.
They can still be a cryptid if you live in a place where gorillas shouldn't be.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Which is where we get the hell monkeys, which I think are in Kentucky.
No, Hell Monkey was in Kaiju Big Battle.
One of these sounds like not a real place.
No, Kaiju Big Battle is real, actually.
Big Battle
And
is a
Kentucky is fake.
documentary.
Alright, I will incorporate that into my belief system. Does this
Just
make
Wait.
Jim Goodall a cryptozoologist? Well, yeah, I'm gonna say Jane Goodall was the chimpanzee person. You're thinking of Diane Fossey.
I just remembered a really fucked up story involving monkeys and cryptids.
Oh.
Would anyone like to hear it?
Of course we would!
Always.
You
Okay.
think Michael Fossey ever says nut up all of this fussy?
I don't think so. No.
No.
You have no imagination.
Hearing it, I just don't like it.
You only have a level 4 imagination. I have a level 5 imagination.
Oh my god. You really gonna turn this
There.
into an imagination power levels pissing contest?
INTJ stare. I can imagine anything. a bit more salt next time.
Juliet says to give Lily the guillotine, but unfortunately I cannot, timing her out from the channel will not time her out from the voice chat, as funny as that would be.
You can still time her out in the channel, that's fine.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Let alone
Juliet
me?
declared that you need to be removed.
Lily, when you say it like that, it makes me want to do it even more. It was all Ecto saying, Lily, keep going. I want to see what a level 6 imagination will become.
I mean, I can take off my power
you
level.
get the Bridget Tulpa that makes you trans.
Y'all,
I literally saw that post the other day, and I was
I
like,
love the Bridget
interesting.
Tulpa post. I love the Bridget Tulpa post.
Peace and love on Blender.
Hi, Airportman. What's up?
I was about to read it. Can I read it for those that are unaware? Because I think it's crazy.
So long.
Please.
I mean, it's pretty explicit.
Yeah,
That's up to Ashley.
while you're looking, yeah, like a okay, yeah,
I've already found it.
yeah. First of all, before we do with that, oh yeah,
Never mind. I'm one sentence in. I'm not saying this.
No, yeah, I figured,
Amazing.
like it's
I'm not saying the F
PowerPointer.com.
I did
Let me
think the
look
other
at
day. Imagine the worst wrist knuckle tattoos you can get imaginable, and it's the 8-letter word version of that slur.
Low
I'm
res,
going to
this
tell a
website's
story
so
about-
fucking funny.
monkeys and cryptids.
Wait,
So
oh no, all right.
there's a kind of
Google Bridget Tulpa. Just do it. Do your own research.
do your research, kids. Go to Bibliotheca Pleiades, and you can learn about the giants.
Like the
Bibliotheca
Anunnaki or like a
Pleiades is
different
real
kind?
The San
library.
Francisco ones.
No, the giants. that are-
I'm a jock. I'm sorry. You have to put everything in sports. Continue.
It's
It's like when Andre the Giant.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, finally,
Yes.
someone
Okay.
understands me.
Okay,
Sorry.
No,
continue.
Louisiana Bigfoot is called the Honey Island Swamp Monster.
Okay.
Supposedly, it supposedly came to be when a circus train crashed in Honey Island Swamp, and the chimps broke out of the crashed train and started fucking the alligators. and this gave rise to the Honey Island swamp monster, who is supposedly half ape, half alligator.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yep.
That is how Danny works. I mean, as a
That is how it
geneticist, I
works.
can
It was
see
the 40s. They didn't know shit. They still kept their monkeys on trains like fools. Everyone knows that you need to put the apes on a bus.
Yeah,
Sure.
you know what? Sure, that's the part the story what made the story not work.
Hey, anybody seen the movie Nope? Just curious.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
It's good.
Haven't gotten around to it. I
It
know
begins,
recommend it.
it begins with like a monkey like mauling like an entire TV.
Okay, first off, chimpanzees are not monkeys, they are apes.
I
call
don't
them-
give a
To
shit.
call them monkeys is racist, you're gonna get murdered.
You're gonna get by.
Great. The Planet of the Apes enjoyer has
No,
logged
don't
on.
worry, don't
Yeah,
worry. I ate the Namibian cherry. I'll scare them away with my stream.
Shut up!
Somebody calls Cornelius a monkey in Escape From, and he kills that dude. So, and it ruins everything. So your actions have consequences, Lily. You
Not-
did it.
for other people, maybe not for me.
And yes,
Damn it.
He is immortal. Consequences are for the mortal, right?
I don't believe that Lily is immortal. She'll have to prove it to me.
She's a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. She'll have to prove it to me.
Oh my god.
All right, bust out the disciplines. Let's go.
I don't believe that Lily knows enough about World of Darkness to follow you up on this
I
level.
really don't. I really don't. I'm a fraud.
Would you?
Is that why we're
Send you-
friends? You're a vampire poser. I'm a mech poser.
You're both faking.
Listen,
You've never
I
been
don't
with a mech in your
remember.
life,
I
and
don't
Lily's actually
remember
been a werewolf.
anything about being a vampire. I remember waking up in the Hot Topic and no one was here.
Oh well, I remember every mech.
And
thing I've ever done.
I thought, wow, this Invader Zim guy sure is wacky.
Chipper.
No,
what's y'all's
Invader Zim. You
I'm
not
not-
think Invader Zim was wacky? You thought Gur was wacky.
Mr. Winston.
Invader Zim is the green one, right?
LOL.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure. Yeah.
I've never seen Invader Zim.
Well, you're missing
My
out.
favorite ape is Cornelius specifically. But if you're asking like my favorite genus of ape, probably the orangutan. I think.
Lily,
They
Like
had
the big
they
black
had
ape.
Gur trip pants when I went to that goth store, and I
Fuck
really
yeah.
wanted to buy my very first pair of trip pants. They didn't have the purple ones in my size, and the ones they didn't have in my size, it's like, listen, man, I'm not paying $130 for a pair of pants.
I was about to say, are trip pants still like $200? Because I've certainly never owned a pair.
Wait.
Shaking your hand, Chipper.
Lily, do you just want all of the New World of Darkness vampire books? Because I have those.
Yes,
Okay.
I will look forward to not reading them. But I
There
will
will
have
be a
them.
test.
No,
Okay,
I
can-
don't mean that to be dismissive. I mean that I am looking around my room and I see books that I have bought 7 years ago that I've not cracked open yet. I was like,
That's
I can't wait
very-
to finish my collection of the Gundam The Origin hardcover manga. These books are $50 a pop, and then I get them all, and I haven't read one yet.
It's just like that
Those are
sometimes.
beautiful, though. That's a
They
really
are. I have that, and I have I've been working on my Berserk collection off and on. I finally have the full run of Dungeon Meshi.
My bitch ex roommate stole my Aelitas.
Ooh,
I have one
sounds
Aelita.
like you could kill. In Minecraft.
Is this the one that I'm thinking of, Lila?
Yeah, we were
You-
buying them together, and then she just took all of them.
I found something
Death.
genius just now. I'm in a mine, and I was like, why is this dude sitting in a chair watching two zombies mine? That's really weird. And then I got closer, and I saw his name was Apprentice Necromancer. I was like,
Oh.
dude, that's fucking free labor right there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, where the fuck did I put that mega link? Anyway, kids should read The World of Darkness. It's not good, but it is interesting a lot of the time. Okay,
about
that's
good
Lila,
There's a
you
lot
can't
of it.
come in here and hit us with the, you gotta check this out, it sucks.
I can and I will specifically for the old World of Darkness.
Yeah, didn't they reboot the whole thing and like the lore is not as comprehensive now in the new version?
The lore is not as racist now. Yes.
Well, that's good.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what progress.
Okay, so Old World of Darkness is a game that you have to respect for at least trying. And then you get to Werewolf the Forsaken, and it tells you that you should have died in the crib if you were prematurely born, and that eco-terrorism is right. And
yeah.
it's a pretty...
Oh my god.
You okay?
Werewolf the Forsaken is
Fall
a
down
game that
another
has
mountain?
10 ideas, and one of those ideas is good, and then there's 3 kind of okay ones, 4 racist ones, and then the rest of it is all just bad.
Deeply unfortunate.
Yeah. World of Darkness.
Most unwise.
Boy, you guys sure really loved to use a slur for Roma and make that a player splat in every book.
Oh,
everybody,
boy.
Everybody was fucking doing that.
It was the 90s, baby.
Yeah, the 90s, yeah. Fuck.
The one that sticks out to me the most is that in Werewolf the Forsaken, werewolves aren't allowed to fuck each other.
Sure.
What's the point?
Because if the werewolves fuck each other, that produces a bastard mutant horrible sin child, which is named for a Native American tribe in Canada.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
people
not.
really were just all about that back then.
Yeah, it's really not good.
They were really taking advantage of the fact that no one had the internet to look anything up.
Yeah, they
Right.
were. And then
it turns
Mage
out-
the Ascension
Yeah.
is...
Nowadays,
Fuck.
you could just you can select something and right-click on the PDF and be like, hey, guess how fucked up this is? A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was
Yeah.
streaming Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, one of the publishers of White Wolf jumped in and was giving lore drops. It was rad. Oh, that's actually
That's
sick.
sick. That's
fucking
sick.
sick.
Holy shit. Hell yeah.
Those guys used to... I think I might have LARPed with a couple of those guys once, because they were in Atlanta, and I went to at least 1 or 2 events out in Atlanta.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. If I were somebody who worked on something like that, I would absolutely be like, I have to go to these LARP events, absolutely.
It wasn't
Is
a
it-
WAP LARP, is the thing.
Oh, ha! That's really
It
funny,
was the Southern Organization for Live Action Roleplay, which I don't know if that shit still exists.
Juliet asks, doesn't New Werewolf the Apocalypse still have that one Native American entity you shouldn't say anywhere as a tribe name?
No. Well, I think they
Maybe.
keep it for the reboot.
It's the one that
of
starts with a
the-
W, right?
yeah.
I don't... Are you...
The one that
I-
starts with a W
Yeah,
is one of
and
the
ends with an O.
patron spirits of an old World of Darkness tribe. The New World of Darkness Forsaken don't use that one as a major thing.
That's good.
Forsaken is also way better in that it doesn't, again, tell me I should have died in the crib. Just
Sure,
a better
yeah.
game for that.
Critical classic. Oh, good, says Juliet. Yeah.
But boy, Mage is a funny game. Mage is a very funny game.
Didn't they only make... There was, like, Mage and I want to say, like, Wraith or something, where they only did, like...
Fuck it.
Like, 2 books, because nobody played it. They were like, well, never mind.
I said that was going to be the
Wraith?
last run. I'm doing another one. I don't want to
Yeah,
stop.
do it.
All right.
Wraith and Promethean got the fewest number of books, and that's because those games are twinned in that they are beautiful, beautiful games that if you want to play pop properly, involve the kind of emotional maturity you don't get from random people playing tabletop games.
God, especially when you're all teenagers, I'll bet.
Right. Wraith is a game where you're expected to turn to your friend at the table and explain how he should kill himself.
That sounds great.
I don't need a game to do that.
That sounds awesome. I would have been really good at Wraith.
Well, okay, because Wraith has a really fun mechanic where everyone plays a Wraith, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy to your left plays your Wraith's suicidal version, and then the guy to your right plays their virtuous version.
That's sick. I would have been so good at that game. That's such a funny fucking mechanic.
Oh
Especially
my
if you're all, like,
fucking god!
you know,
Now I'm glad I
doing it.
didn't end stream. It's worth it now.
Wraith's a cool game.
Oh my god!
You can play Wraith without engaging with all of the horrific depression, but to do that, you then start playing Dungeon Punk Doom.
I am ending friendships with this game.
And
All right,
Promethean
so,
is about being
next-
trans and disabled. So of
So
course
that's
it didn't spell that.
that's gonna be the next collab we do, right, dude?
Play the original Wraith.
Yeah, no, let's
I-
go.
I
That
can
whole
go
stream
get you
get-
guys the books.
Oh my god.
Lol.
There's actually a really good Wraith the Oblivion VR game.
Really?
Hi, Tenchi.
Yeah.
Sounds ethically dubious based on what little I've heard.
Well, you play a Wraith and your shadow shows up very often to taunt and torment you as it's supposed to do.
I love
Well,
taunting and tormenting someone in this voice call right now.
Oh, whoever could you mean?
Actually, did you hear about the Tyson v. Paul cards?
No, I haven't. And here's
Yeah.
the thing. I told Hammybone, my beloved mod Hammybone, that the only thing he's allowed to say is if Jake Paul dies. And
So
I did
whether or not
not
Mike
hear that
Tyson
Jake
kills
Paul
him.
died. So unless he is dead or is inches from death because of Mike Tyson, I don't want to hear about it. I'm not
Alas.
interested.
Everyone has a
Mothra
plan until they
says-
get punched in the face.
Exactly. Masrat says, gotta leave my keyboard for a sec, but just in case you finish before I'm back, I'm glad I could catch some stream. You and Co are always a delight. Oh, glad to hear it.
Thank you,
Masrat.
Moss.
I don't know why
Appreciate
I'm
that.
saying thanks as if it's my show.
There was
We're at
something
the
even
light.
worse, and was that? Okay, you know what, Tenchi? Yeah, what is it? Is it like the one gal who got like her eyebrows split open for like 5 rounds in a row?
Damn, brutal.
Because I saw a photo of that. It was gnarly. It was cool.
That's someone taking the L.
I literally have to pick up someone from the train station tomorrow morning at like 9:30. Just
Bro.
I just thought that was interesting.
No, see, that actually took effort and courage, says Service Tenchi. Uh-oh, that's a good lead up. What are we
Oh,
about
boy.
to discover?
Sleep in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
Tenchi, you're artificially extending stream because now I need to know.
Oh, thanks, Masrat.
Yeah, no, you are absolutely part of the co here. What the fuck? You are legitimately more part of the cast than anyone here, if I'm being honest. Nothing against y'all, like honestly.
I've been busy.
No, I haven't streamed late that much lately. It's fine.
That's
Two
fair.
influencers doing sussy shit in the ring.
What kind of
Okay.
like? Wait, were they
What
grabbing
kind-
each
yeah,
other?
that could
Were they
be
grabbing each other's
anything.
dicks? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah, like this is not the time for subtlety. Like were they hanging dong or not?
They were sucking
it
it
out.
fucking on camera, dressed as Mungus. Sussy use words that mean things. Listen, Juliet.
Yeah, I agree with Juliet. Use words that mean things.
Okay, so I wasn't having a fever stroke. Those weren't words.
You were stroking?
I don't know.
Sucking and fucking. One guy cornered another grappling, and then
Wake
the
up
other
with your
dude
hand in your
starts
pants.
air
What's
thrusting.
happening?
Oh, so they were kind of sucking and fucking.
Okay, yeah. So these were just like, oh, but right, because this was a gimmick boxing card. You had like influencers boxing, so of course they're not going to take the sport seriously. Yeah,
Of course, of course.
of course. Yeah,
In a boxing match like driving. Yeah, that's. I would kill. I would kill.
yeah.
I remember
kill that
watching internet comment etiquette. One of the rare YouTubers I actually very much enjoy. Who had very similar humor to the Dog Zone, if I can be completely honest. He trained for like one of those like YouTuber like boxing competitions, and he like had like a time lapse of like all his grueling training. He got like knocked down in the first 5 seconds.
Brutal.
Mhm.
And he's a big dude too.
God.
Like-
I think that like if we're talking about like internet people getting into boxing matches, the fucking dude from Epic Meal Time started doing that too.
Dude, I hope he
boy.
dies.
God. Hey, wait,
Like-
just real quick. I'm sorry, Layla. I get this out because I, like,
Go ahead.
you've listened to Gorilla Flow, Lily. Have you gotten to the 2PT episode?
The 2PT?
2PT.
Yeah, 2PT.
Because
don't know.
instead of African racism, it's South American racism.
Oh boy.
And instead of being about having a bad prostate, it's about erectile dysfunction.
oh
Yeah.
great.
It's a lot.
I would argue, like, you do have to listen to the Gorilla Flow episode before that one. It is critical, and you've done that.
Is I actually had a thought. I was like, damn, is having a weak prostate like actually cause like you to not be able to piss? Damn, maybe just stop hammering the shit out of mine.
So it can lead
Come on.
to bladder control issues if it gets damaged, but normal sex won't really damage it in that way.
Nothing I do is normal.
Yeah,
Well, no. But normal sex for girls like you and I doesn't do that kind of
Okay.
thing.
I love the phrasing on that, Lila.
Julia just say, kill her. You know that in that meme? I think it's a Higurashi meme. It's like, kill her. The girl across from you. Kill her now. Kill her.
Yes, that's you. You are the girl in that picture.
Surface Tenshi has a follow-up. Creator
This,
Clash had similar stuff.
I'm saying this is
This
level,
level
6
6
imagination. We did it.
Come full circle.
I'm gonna fuck it. Yeah, you know, we did come for a circle, and I'm pinning that because you know what? That's what we're rating with. That's what we're rating with.
Well, Surface Tenshi said, Creator Clash had similar stuff, like odd ones out, thought it would be a silly, we wouldn't take this shit seriously type thing, and he made a big deal how it was his birthday, and then he got knocked out in a minute. Yeah, I got
You
R.I.P.
okay? You okay?
What? I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, Lila's a
I'm
smoker.
just-
These are just sounds that happen.
Well, yeah. I did roll a blunt while we were talking about the Honey Island Swamp Monster.
Am I right or am I
okay.
Roll that glunt. If you got too many glunts in your pocket, you won't smoke it. You'll save it and put it in your pocket like rocket fuel.
Look, it was this or a fistful of edibles, so like...
Which one will settle your stomach more? I'm assuming the joint.
I'm assuming the joint too, that's why I didn't take a fistful of edibles.
I am assuming the
Uh-oh.
joint.
Yeah.
You're about to get ratted out, Ashley.
Yeah, you know what, Amiga? Fine. Yeah, rat me out to Ember. Rat me out. She's been doing secret training too. All right. I'm not a
secret,
coward.
if you know about-
I'm putting it on Twitch. I'm live broadcasting my training.
Putting it all.
Wait,
out there.
were we supposed to be like throwing rocks at your head so you could dodge them, or what?
No, that is not the case.
I wanna
cannot throw
ride
rocks
around on Ashley's back like Yoda in Empire Strikes Back, just like annoying the fuck out of her.
You
Like,
literally,
you have to focus.
with you already literally do that just without the backpack part.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be even harder for you to not beat the shit out of me when I'm literally on your back. Like Seasons Greasons style, you know?
New genre coming, stoner western, a fistful of edibles. This is nothing but I had to say it. Yeah, no.
It's everything,
it's-
Juliet. Thank you.
It's something. It's something. You can work with that.
Yeah, if ICP can make big money rustlers, you can make a fistful of edibles.
Look, if you find the right producer when he's had just the right amount of coke, you will get $1 million.
$1 million?
You just have to say the
Just
title.
one?
They're very stingy these days. He's gonna give you $1 million for pre-production, and then you have to go to Kickstarter.
God damn it. All right. At least it's not like, you know, then it's like you'll have the pre-production done. It's like, I'm sorry, I think it's like profoundly embarrassing where you have a Kickstarter and it's like, we're gonna make a new episode thing, and it's like your minimum goal is we make some concept art or whatever. I'm looking at you, SWAT Cats Revival.
Your minimum goal should be that you make the game. You guys.
Yeah, your
Let's
minimum
not-
goal
let's not
should be
over here.
you make the fucking thing, not just like, oh, we make a sizzle reel. Like, fuck you, okay? If you're doing more than that, don't make your fucking Kickstarter goal $50,000 and think that we're getting a full 26-minute new SWAT Cats pilot.
I love when a Kickstarter is like, when it's a Kickstarter like, we're gonna make a sequel to Breaking Bad without any consent. Yeah,
No,
shit
yeah,
like
no,
that.
Oh
no,
my god, I know the one you're talking about.
I-
Or they got that one actress that they wouldn't stop typing up for some reason.
I love it. There have been Kickstarters of shit like people fucking they do shit like we're gonna make this MMO and it's gonna be the best MMO ever, and our goal is $70,000.
And then
You
you
are
ask
not
what the
getting-
qualification are, and they're like, I'm an ideas guy.
oh god, I hate that shit.
Can
You hate ideas,
Can I
guys.
mention a good Kickstarter?
Yeah. These people who are like, yeah, I
is
can't
it-
make anything,
hold on.
but I can think of stuff. And it's like, yeah, shut
Is
up.
it still actively running?
Buddy, we can all imagine things.
Oh.
Is it actively running right now?
I've got a level 6 one.
You're right, it is. I realize that would be an ad. Mostly I'm just hype about this game that's out and I've been poring over its rulebook because they released the rules since it's a miniatures agnostic game, but yeah.
You have 10 seconds to plug it.
Trench Crusade's pretty fucking cool if you like Warhammer and don't like chuds.
Okay, cool.
That is a succinct pitch. Congratulations.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. That is short enough for people who are interested can get into it, and short enough that like it has already left my brain.
Yeah. Don't worry. I will be making you look at the models when I get them.
Yeah, you would do that. I'd expect nothing less from you. Everyone wants to show me things.
Everybody wants to advertise to Ashley Miami.
Ashley Miami is the demographic I am trying to advertise to, yes.
When did I give the impression that I like miniature games? Is it
You
because
don't.
we played Lancer together?
You
Is
don't?
Lancer a miniature game?
It technically, yeah. Considering how rules crunchy it is, if you're playing it IRL, you need miniatures.
It requires a tac map, yeah. You have to have a grid or hex map to play Lancer.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a cool game, and I should work on my books for it
I
more.
want to play
Oh,
it one
God.
day.
Well, I'm throwing your name in the pile of people to throw invites out when I start doing tests. Congratulations. I hope you like weird cyberpunk mechs.
I come across a lot
Boy,
of
do I.
very angry anti-Lancer discourse on Tumblr, and it's very interesting to me, as somebody who doesn't really know anything about it.
There's anti-Lancer Discord. Well, I mean,
Boy,
there
of
was-
course there is.
People are
was
very
one
mad
guy-
about the version of Lancer's universe and how the creators are portraying it versus how they perceive it to be.
Okay, but
I have,
like,
I have no horse in this race. I just know people.
yeah,
are mad.
they know they can do whatever they want with Lancer and it counts as canon, right? Like,
Yeah,
would you like
these
me
are the same
to
people who
gently explain
think
this?
that people playing
oh yeah,
5e need to kill
Lila, I
themselves.
was going to ask you to give the explanation that you gave me about what makes everything in Lancer canonical.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, hello. My name is Lila, and I'm one of the mods over on, like, the official server for Lancer. Hi, everybody.
Oh, for
Hi.
real?
Yeah,
For
no,
real?
Yeah, Lila's name
Yeah.
is in the original book. Like,
Yeah,
I've been
I have a-
meaning to buy a book. I can't find them for sale anywhere.
They just did a second printing with Dark Horse. Check their website.
Ooh, horse.
Anyway, the reason there's discourse on Tumblr is leftist infighting. Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's it? That's it?
Oh,
Come on,
absolutely.
that's
Come back,
the only-
Disco Elysium.
And
The fact
just to be
that-
clear, the main person who's the most mad about it also has a very interesting proposal for dissolving the concept of a family and feels very strongly about it in a way that I'm like, this seems hugely impractical. So
yeah.
they have some crazy ideas, is what I'm saying.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up. Lila, don't worry here. I'm just going to look up in our conversation the thing you said to me, because it involves the word.
It's always
do-
leftist infighting. Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely leftist.
I do
infighting
remember
there.
the reason everything is canon in Lancer, which is that Lancer has some super AIs that predict the future, and everything that happens that's using Lancer is one of their dreams.
Yep.
A potential reality dreamt up by these super AI.
Yep, yeah, I am literally looking at in our DMs from like literally 2 years ago. Since Union has a series of 5 super AIs on Mars that can predict the future, their dreams are there to account for every campaign. So folks, that is why if you do anything in Lancer, homebrew, your own story, anything like that, it is canon to the Lancer storyline because of that. That is your
Tom
backdoor
kicks-
in. That is your
Tom
backdoor.
kill 6 billion demons can't stop you. He doesn't want to. He makes games for freaks.
The last thing I remember chipping in for on Kickstarter was Monster Smut. That's from Chipper Doodles.
Oh, congrats.
I keep hearing Lancer and I keep thinking that one class in EDF, question mark?
Oh,
Well, I hate to break it to all of you, but Lancers are also a thing in Anthem. But that's a whole other
yes,
topic.
I know they are, Doom.
Yeah.
Hey, Doom! Are the Lancer servers? Fuck off, Ashley.
Well, you wish there were Lancem servers that could be up, even conceptually.
God, no, are the Anthem servers still up?
They are.
When was the last time you played Anthem?
Well, I log in once a week to try to do a quick play mission with random people. And I will say, in the last month, I only do it on Grandmaster 3, because if you're not playing on the hardest difficulty after this long in the game, what are you doing? And I have not been able to match with anybody these last 3 weeks. So there are even fewer people playing the game than there were before when it was already low.
Okay.
So I've been logging in, loading up for doing a mission. Nobody shows up, and it's like, hey, maybe lower the difficulty, and then I log back out.
Okay, but that's not the question. Are the servers still up?
Servers are in fact still up. Yes.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
That's fucking impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The last Kickstarter I backed was Annie Mago's Dagger of Kamui Blu-ray, says Don.
Hmm.
What's
Cool.
the last Kickstarter everyone backed, since we're talking about that? And that is sad.
I don't believe in people, so
Yeah, it probably was Drift Stage, honestly, and I've already talked on this show about how disappointed I am with Drift Stage.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Profoundly, like that's in my highlights, folks. That's from a couple of years ago, where I literally I did 3 racing games in one stream, and one of them was a demonstration of the original Kickstarter demo of Drift Stage and the version that you can buy right now that is nothing like it.
Yeah.
Trench Crusade. I gave them $45 and they're giving me a warband. So,
Sick.
I think one of the best ones I ever backed was the Big Book of Jerk City.
that does sound
Love that.
good.
Yeah, I have. It was the second printing of it because I missed the first printing because I was in college and I was like, well, I can't afford this right now, and I was like, oh, I'm never gonna get that, whatever. And then maybe a decade later they reprinted it and I immediately hopped on it, and I have book number 499 out of 500.
Oh, sick.
It is numbered inside the cover, and I'm very happy about that.
What is Jerk City? Is this a comic?
oh my god.
Oh man, Jerk City is a comic that's been going since 1996. They make it use at Microsoft Comic Chat. And
oh yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, and it's every third comic has the 6-letter F word or the word dogs in it.
Very good.
But
6-letter F word, you said?
yes, the 6-letter F word.
Oh!
My catchphrase, baby. My catchphrase.
Lila's favorite.
Yeah.
No,
Lila's
dude.
favorite.
Yeah, my
How
catchphrase.
do you spell fuck with 6 letters?
No, it's the other
Now
one.
you know. Now you know.
Now you know, yeah.
Fucker?
But yeah, but also Jerk City's not named that now. It's named Bone Quest now. And I think it's literally
Well, that's a less exciting name.
yeah, I don't know why they called it that, but also I think they might be called it because there is literally in Port St. Lucie, Florida, there is a restaurant called Jerk City. And literally the website when you go to jerkcity.com is a website for this jerk restaurant that is in Florida in a strip mall.
Is it a jerk restaurant because they are mean to you there, or is it a jerky restaurant?
Jamaican jerk restaurant, like a Jamaican restaurant.
Ah, okay, got it. It's all coming together. Got it.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell my roommates I was alive.
Oh,
well.
I'm glad that you told us first. The people who matter.
Yeah, the important people. Yeah. We'll have to get to that.
I'm glad that you decided that the people on TV needed to know before the people you live
It was
with.
very important that my friend Ashley know I threw up in front of a coyote.
That's the most fun part of the story, honestly.
So true.
I don't have anything cool I've thrown up in front of. I've just thrown up. It sucks.
There are ways to do this.
To throw up in front of famous people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
They're not good ideas,
Yeah,
but they're ideas.
I've drunk Jim Beam before. I know.
Yeah, just go get some help from old Uncle Jimmy.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It's past 2:30. Oh my god.
And
Okay,
It is 11:30, babe.
So bad. Can I get mad about that? Get mad about that.
I like the suggestions. Coyotes are a famous person. Are they not? Are they not?
Oh my god, it's Coyote from Mytho-Historical Tales. I just love that word. That word's really good.
It is a good word. You're so right.
Lila, you sound like you are fading and dying.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
You should
yoinked
go
on
lie
that
down,
yesterday.
and I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream soon. So
I'm in a comfy chair. It's good.
okay.
Would that we
Okay,
were all.
chair is a lie. It's a giant human dog bed my roommates bought for some reason that just kind of rules.
oh, I know why.
I also know why.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm-
don't you literally live in a house full of trans women?
Well,
I have been recommended the same thing by other trans women. And I say, listen, if I'm getting any kind of dog bed, it's a crate that I can be pushed under the bed in.
well, I already gave the crate I had that fit a human to my girlfriend, so...
Oh fuck! I want that gun.
You know, you are allowed to say it.
No, I'm allowed to wink and nudge.
hey, Lily. Indy
Is-
doesn't.
is-
Indy doesn't know. Indy doesn't
Is,
know.
is chat wishing for my death yet, or is it just Juliet?
I don't know. Juliet's been awfully quiet lately. Just saying.
That's because she's in the dog bed.
Much to think about.
Much to think about. Leave her alone.
Much to think about.
Uh,
But also, it's very comfy and good for my back, it feels like.
I've been okay. Like now we're thinking about like things that were like. Did anyone else like was anyone else like convinced in like the early to mid 2000s that you had to get a fucking sumo like beanbag chair?
Didn't Mega 64 try to do that shit?
For years they promoted sumo chairs and like things on their fucking podcast.
I desperately wanted a beanbag chair in the 90s, but I just think that beanbag chairs are kind of nice.
Yeah.
They are. Oh, all right.
But I also
We had beanbags
unironically
when I was
enjoy
a
lava
kid.
lamps, so I don't know what's wrong with me.
We had beanbag chairs when I was a kid, and I have never experienced a beanbag chair like as an adult that was anywhere near as comfortable as those. So we don't own any.
Yeah.
It's Bean.
All right.
It might be. It may well be.
Yeah.
We scientists don't know.
They just don't know. All right, I'm gonna wrap up stream now.
No.
That was not a decent training session. I did not get past the 4th level, at all.
Cool.
So this is. I mean, there was a lot of fun to be had around it, but also Ember is likely going to wipe the floor with me. So, be here on December 1st for that. All right. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 11 hours from now. Actually, 10 and a half, less than 10 and a half hours right now. Not looking forward to getting like 4 hours of sleep tonight, but that's okay. That is all right.
Sleep
It's the
late.
weekend, baby.
It's the weekend.
I had to
Oh,
pick
hold
someone up
on.
from the
At
train
some point,
station.
I missed a follow. Thank you for following Torture Sluggenheim.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one. All right. But yeah, that is happening on Saturday. You know what? It's late. It's late here. I'm gonna say tomorrow is Shooting the Ship with Pecan-san, talking about deathmatch wrestling. 1 week from tomorrow, 2 a.m. Soda will be on Shooting the Ship. So get excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm announcing it now. I will likely talk about it more tomorrow, but like 2 a.m. Soda is scheduled to be on Shooting the Ship next week. That is 2 Shooting the Ships in 2 weeks, folks. And I'm realizing now I should not have booked that, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. All right, we gotta find someone to raid here now. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna raid Amos. I am not going to knock to let Amos know I want to collaborate. Like, absolutely not.
Tell Amos like a real person.
Yeah.
What a horrible.
The raid phrase is what Ectomama said earlier. Is this level 6 imagination? All
I
right.
bet you all like my joke.
Oh my god. It
was a very good joke.
It was good.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Amos
I'm
is playing.
glad women are complimenting me.
Yep. Anyway, so Doom, Lily, Lila, thank you so much for being on. Thank you for hanging out. This was out of control, like, honestly. Like, this is a lot.
You're
Thank you for keeping me company while I'm unwell.
Yeah, go take some medicine or something like that, or whatever.
I already did. What do you
All
think
right,
the plot was for?
I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to fucking bed now. All right. See y'all in about 10 hours later. Bye.
Bye.
Don't worry about it, Ember. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, it wasn't, Ember. Nyari, why are you still awake, Nyari?